Hello,
Hey!
everybody.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
I hope all of you are doing fabulously on this delightful Wednesday morning for us. And it's Dead Aussie Gamer. Hi! Hi, Dead Aussie Gamer. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Hey.
We're
We have had a
overwhelmed.
horde unleashed on us.
I
It
just-
is true from Dead Aussie Gamer. I just came from Dead Aussie Gamer. We had a fabulous time in Argynvostholt Castle, chatting. My little pet, who is a sentient melon, grew up a little bit today, so that's
Oh,
nice.
I was wondering.
Like,
I was
with a
like,
bunch.
why does he have a weird melon
Also,
creature next to his
I also-
character?
Yeah, I also became a mom. I
Oh.
birthed
Aw.
several space spiders today.
Oh.
Thank you for
Awesome.
the follow.
That's
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 good. That's
you
a
get a
good
little
thing,
wink from
I think.
Corton. Wink.
Hopefully it wasn't painful.
No, because apparently that's how face.
Oh boy.
Very, very nice.
yeah.
Reproduce, and then use my body, physical matter, to move from one phase of their existence to the next.
Nice.
So
You are cutting out a wee bit.
Don't forget, I
just-
was in the middle of a seriously traumatic situation.
Yeah.
I wasn't
So-
making great.
Sorry, Kyle. We're definitely struggling to hear you. You're cutting in and out right now, fortunately. And now we're not hearing you at all.
Huh?
That's
The gods have decided
that's
it.
the thing. The gods have decided.
Gods
Kyle,
have
Kyle
decided.
shalt not
DM.
be on camera. And for
Let
this
us know if you're there.
session,
Shout out.
and
Speak out from the void.
he's gone.
I'm the DM now. All right.
Nope,
You-
nope.
you
My
hold
shared
the
screen
power.
is, and now
No.
it's just Corton. Corton is our DM. He's gonna
Dang it.
smack us
DM
around
once
with
more.
Bigby's hand when we get bad
All
rolls.
right.
Aw.
Well, should we do a recap at least?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's do a little bit of a recap. So, last session, if you guys weren't here, some crazy stuff happened. So, what we did basically was our bear brothers, Gorufa and Gorufan,
Yeah.
they went to the Shadowfell. Guys, tell me how that went.
Oh,
So, are we back?
Yeah, we're
you
back.
are back. We're back.
All right, good. Then we're
doing
gonna
a
leave off.
recap now.
We're gonna leave off the camera for now. Thank you for that. Thank you for the bits, Eriginasi. You are fabulous. There's yes, do tell.
Yeah, so Gorufa and Gorufan, how did the Shadowfell go for you guys? You guys went on a mission.
Yeah. You go ahead.
It was pretty intense. We showed up to the Shadowfell trying to figure out why we were really there and what had happened to Athul. And we get into this tower and we see Athul's dead body. And being Bear Brothers, we kind of lost our shit for a second there.
Really did.
Goru raged for the first time since his childhood, and embraced his kind of berserk nature there.
Right. And Nori, Rick, and Eriginasi, please feel free, as you are giving bits, which we love, to let us know who you want to give advantage to, so that they will have that for themselves. Because there are a million ways that you can participate here. You've got our channel points, all kinds of stuff you can do with channel points, including learning secrets, giving people fun things like haste. You can also do things with bits. And you can give them pluses, minuses, advantage, disadvantage. For 1,000 bits, you can actually create an environmental effect
Those
that
are
will
nuts.
change how the whole battle is going.
And it's really fun and chaotic, and we love it.
It's pretty nuts.
So Definitely feel free to
Chaos
do that.
Rain.
In addition, there is, you can, if you want to pop our Ko-Fi up there, we just started a Ko-Fi. If you want to help support the channel, Ko-Fi actually doesn't take any percentage from us. So every dollar that you do on Ko-Fi goes directly to us to help us create more content and to be fabulous storytellers in the TTRPG space. So yes, with that, there's Gorufa. Continue. Freaking out. You raged for the first time. That's exciting.
Raged for the first time, embraced the barbarian nature, and just utterly started destroying some zombies that and took Athul's corpse. And we found some amazing books that had detailed journals from this ancient lich, personal journals, and incredible secrets of both locations of incredible wonder and power, and objects and all sorts of different things. So we gathered those, and we found a couple interesting objects, including a giant crystal and
all kinds of stuff.
a very intensely negative kind of magical item.
Yeah, so there was a book.
Don't know what that is.
There was, you guys don't know what that is yet.
It's the Necronomicon, for sure.
There's essentially, it's this book that is completely wrapped in black. And thank you so much for following us on Ko-Fi, Zafira. That makes us so happy. Yay! There is, but as soon as they set it down, when they got back to Delver Stream, all of the food around it immediately started rotting on the table.
It wasn't great.
So it's not super cute. Not the super cute book. This is not the Babysitter's Club or Nancy Drew. This is something else.
Didn't they find a book with the planar touchstone mentioned in it?
They found a whole bunch of books. Apparently, the Lich Queen had been studying for 1,000 years, going around the multiverse, finding hints about where different planar touchstones would be. So, oh my gosh, we just got
Gabe.
So
well, Gabe just got a tier. A tier 1 sub, yay! And we got a high train. It's a high train. There's Thank you. It's always exciting when these things pop off. Yay, hot train! This is the time. If you wanna throw anything down, do it now, because you get fun little emotes and things like that from hype trains. You sure do, little doggo dogs. It's delightful. So yes, did all kinds of stuff.
We also got like a ring and like a cloak, and there was a couple items.
You got a whole bunch of stuff.
Cool stuff. Yeah.
But before you actually identified them or anything like that, you headed off to go help out Felix up in Jarsai. And the group, when they got to Jarsai, discovered something a little disturbing. Jarsai is the city of the 4 elements. They had previously visited the throne of the Fire Sultan. That's the only place that they had really explored, but it's looked like everything was going to be fine until they got to a market and realized that the water genasi and the earth genasi. Oh my gosh, thank you, Platypus. That is fabulous.
Level 2!
We're at the next level of
food! We did it! So because we are on a hype train, I am going to do a little fun thing with you.
Ooh, fun things are good.
For each level of the hype train, because you are facing elementals right now, I will allow you to destroy one of the elementals. I sure will. Oh my God, Snowflake!
Oh my God, Snowflake!
And it did fire metal effect.
Elementals.
Whoop,
All
right.
And so as I was saying, we have got a fabulous thing happening in the market where they are trying to beat down.
Oh my God, Nordic!
We're reaching levels of hype.
Hype train level 3. Let's kill some elementals.
Kill the elementals.
That is so. that is level 2 for the hype train. Fabulous. I love it.
That's level
So
3.
excited.
We're on level
Snowflake
3 now.
boy.
Dude.
Well, we're on level 3. Level 2 is complete. We are
Yes.
on level
Yes.
3 right
True.
now. There
Very
is.
fair.
So if anybody else wants to jump in there, we can kill some more elemental. We can make this fight real quick. So we have got Snowflake Boy for 1,000 bits. You get to determine an environmental effect in this. What I will say is, you may choose from these 3 things. You may choose from potions, explosives, or miscellaneous.
What?
Oh my gosh.
So you let me know how you
Potions,
wanna handle this.
Potions, explosives.
Potions, explosions, or miscellaneous.
Oh boy.
Dang.
So yes, we have got. Thank you all for like doing a fabulous hype train, all that good stuff. We are starting in the middle of a fight with the water elementals and the earth elementals. We have been dealing with. We are quickly discovering that the 4 factions, the 4 elements in this city, do not like each other. They do not like them.
Kind of jerks. Let's be honest.
So now they are sending elementals. Someone was scrying on the marketplace, which was full just a few minutes ago, and sent elementals to destroy it as much as they possibly could. So now, let me pull up the turn order. And shall we destroy some elementals?
Let's do it.
Currently,
Let
we
there
have
be
2
carnage.
elementals. We've got 2 elementals to kill at this point. Do we want to do a water elemental or an earth elemental to kill first?
We got more water than earth, so let's get one of them water ones. What do you
Well,
think?
you have exactly the same amount.
Oh, let's kill.
3 and 3?
water.
Oh, it is.
Let's kill the. Oh, and Snowflake has called for an explosion.
Oh, I knew it.
And thank you for the other
Crash.
300. That means
We should kill the earth.
Snowflake.
Kill Earth one.
Snowflake, you also get to give advantage to someone. So please, chat, let the players know who you are giving advantage to, and players, please keep track of that.
Not a problem.
That's on you. Yeah.
Let's kill the one that's after Athul.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, so
Smite.
explosions. All right.
Blind smite.
So we have got first.
Oh no.
One elemental has suddenly the power that was maintaining the elemental's cohesion, because Felix managed to destroy the scrying point. The power that is keeping it together was weakened, and it fell apart as it got further away from the fountain. Tell me, what else? What's the next one? What's the next one to die?
Let's kill the one just under Godufa, the water one.
All right. And elemental dies. It loses cohesion. It looks like whoever's after you is struggling to keep up.
Ha.
But the others seem to retain their cohesion.
For
Let us
now.
see what that means to you. So there is an environmental effect in play. That's new and exciting. Felix, it looks like you get advantage. That's glorious. So now,
Ooh, thanks, chat.
Nice.
Thanks, Snowflake. Let's go.
so first, this will be fun. All of you suddenly start to hear a little bit of screaming. It seems to be coming from a distance, and it's getting closer. It is a scream that is both excited and terrified at the same time, and it doesn't make sense because it seems to be coming from above you. As you all look into the sky, you suddenly see an orc that looks like he's riding a lightning bolt.
Holy crap.
And
What?
in the midst of everything going on here, he crashes into this bridge right here, shattering the whole thing and being knocked off his mount, landing over in the market.
Whoa! Watch out!
Let us welcome Croton.
Oh
That
my
could've
god.
gone a lot better.
When are people gonna start falling out of the sky? Anytime soon?
So, first off,
Thought we were
Croton,
done
tell
with
me,
that.
what do you look like, Croton?
Well, I am an orc, but my physique is physically impressive. My true strength comes from my mind and my wits. And I'm currently donning a nice shawl made of animal skins. You can see that there's still some roughage and scrapes from my treks within the wilds. And currently on my back there is a power axe that seems not to be made of any metal, but carved from the bones of some creature. On my neck there is a necklace that seems to have very large fang-like bones attached to it.
Ooh.
And I'm currently very confused. And what is going on here?
So the first thing that happens is, as you fall from your mount, I am going to need you to roll me a d6. Let's see how much falling damage you take as
Not
you
a
crash into it.
Gotta love it.
Gorfa, please give me a dexterity saving throw. That's right.
Ooh, okay, that's 2
All right,
points.
you take 2 damage. You manage to roll as you hit and then pop back up on your feet with just a few scratches. After you fell literally out of the sky. Good job.
Nice.
All right, Gordo, where's this dexterity save for me? I love it.
Advantage. But here we go.
All right, give it to me. Here we go. Oh, dang!
Oh. No advantage
Okay.
needed.
No.
Rolls already
Alright.
going off today. Let's
All right.
go.
Goru, first thing I need from you, I need you to tell me exactly how you escape the destruction of this bridge. What is so fabulous that you just got, that the dice gods decided to bless you with a crit?
So this thing comes out and hits this bridge, and it like punches a hole through it, and the rest, like where my feet are, starts to crumble. And there's this kind of water elemental that I'm just breaking away from, and as the ground below me starts to crumble in front, I take my shield and kind of swing back, and am able to slam it into the ground and kind of pull and scrape myself backwards just in time to have a little purchase and foothold on a new ground.
Very nice. I love it. And because there was both bludgeoning and your Drake essentially exploded.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone. He did not survive that one.
There is
no.
a total of Let's look.
Ooh,
15
15
I don't know how to
damage.
count.
15 damage to all the elementals. That's
Oh, to all the
right.
elementals.
That is
Get
the
it.
explosion damage. And yes, please make sure, because we love D&D Beyond and we have their overlay so you can actually see the character sheets. So characters, please make sure that you keep your hit points and things like that updated. So let's get rid of some 15 points. Thank you, Snowflake, for this environmental effect.
Hey, Snowflake, you made my entrance thoroughly
Epic!
awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Booming.
So Gorf is technically
Dynamic.
on the bridge, is there's not like a middle support beam, so he's probably.
No, there is. You
Oh,
just
okay.
you just can't see it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There's also a building holding the bridge up
Yeah.
right there too.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I just gotta say, I love how you always borrow trouble. Like you always,
Like,
you always assume that
I
the
had a
very
cool
worst
thing I wanted to do if it was the case, so I had a plan.
I love it.
I didn't want to be left
if you want
out.
if you want the entire, this is collaborative storytelling here, dude. If you want the whole bridge to collapse, you let me know, and the whole goddamn
Yeah,
bridge
I
will
want the whole bridge to collapse.
Oh,
I want it to break apart.
As you slammed into it, you started a chain reaction by exploding this part of the bridge. It then destroyed several of the other supports, and the bridge collapses on top of the building below it, crushing it. And now, dexterity saving throw, Gorf, please.
Alright, let's see. That's a 5!
Why don't you tell me how you just get clobbered by all of this?
So as Gorfon sees the bridge collapsing, he does like a jump, but he like has too much forward momentum, so he falls on this little, like, I can't think of the word right now, the landing thing, and just bounces off and just lands straight on his head right there. And now he's prone and a little dizzy.
Oh my god. Well, first off, I'm gonna need you to roll me some. Well, I'll roll it. There's falling damage. So
Oh yeah.
so you're gonna take 6 points in falling damage, but you also got a bunch of rubble thrown on you from a bridge that collapsed on top of you, apparently. So you are gonna take some more. Oh, thankfully I rolled real low, so it's 11 damage total.
Oh, that's
that
good,
you are
because I'm not
taking.
raging either right now. That's pure damage. So he's prone right there, just kind of like.
So I just want to point out, this is how we do here. If you really want a thing to happen and it doesn't break the world, it can happen. It sure can. You get to make a choice. We wanted a destroyed bridge. So we got a destroyed bridge, and that's delightful. So now that you have an entrance, could you please roll me initiative, sir?
Oh, very well. I believe I already.
Oh, there you go.
have
There it is.
nine.
Sorry,
Four.
it's not great.
Not
It's not
awesome.
the best initiative I've
Not
ever seen.
ideal.
I just fell from the
I'm
sky.
kind of like
Hey.
looking around, you know,
Right.
like
What the fuck's going on?
So,
There's a mouse on the roof. There's a bear with rubble all over him. A bunch of elementals. I'm
The
very
rubble
confused.
bear.
Yeah,
actually,
no.
I'm hidden, so
Oh,
like,
I don't know.
oh, what a, you sound like Randolph.
yeah, rubble bears are crazy. They're crazy.
Watch
You
out.
don't want to tangle with a rubble bear. All
Rubble
right,
bear.
we're trying the camera again. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let me know, please let me know if I start cutting out
Yeah,
again.
no worries. It's really easy to
It's a
change.
It's a new setup. So yes, I love it. We are doing all kinds of crazy things right now. So let us begin. It looks like Ethul. You were definitely terrified of this elemental that kept punching you in your head. It wasn't great, but as you are waiting for the next punch to come, you just get this blast of dust in your face and little mud rocks as the elemental in front of you just dissolves. Tell me, what do you do?
He kind of starts brushing the dust off of himself, and he looks up, and after he hears the screaming, and just a screeching lightning bolt strikes into the bridge, completely destroying it. And as it just crumbles around, he just slowly pulls out his flask and takes a sip, thinking to himself, I came back to life for this.
It's a rough week, man. I
He's
That's
like newly
true.
resurrected, and he's getting punched in the stupid head.
mean,
Alright, well,
you know what? You know what? In our world, drinking is free action. Like,
Yes.
As it should be.
That's right.
He just thinks to himself, well, that guy's dead. Better go check on my friends.
Oh man.
Dang it.
I can't move my token.
Well, pull it together, please.
Boo. Well, you can't move then.
Yeah, no, you're dead.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
dead again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again.
real sorry. Real
And-
sorry.
But yeah, I'll just move 30 feet closer. Yeah, back.
And no one wants to take your place this time.
Do you want to pull a token for yourself? Because that
yeah, I'll see
one
if that
might
works.
be the issue.
If it doesn't work, I can pull you a token.
Or I can move you too. Like that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so we're heading up here, just outside
Oh,
of the range of
he
the
wants
Earth Elemental.
More
apparently.
punishment.
He's a glutton.
More.
Listen.
And,
we're gonna do a therapy session, like in stream for all of you masochists out there.
Are you guys okay?
It's just gonna be me asking, who hurt you?
Throw me off the bridge! Better throw me off the bridge. I want it to break underneath me.
Hurt me!
You have moved
Seeing-
into danger once again. What are we gonna do now?
Seeing Goru up there, he's just going to shout, hey, you stupid fucking elementals! Over here, pay attention to me!
Oh.
And thank you for the follow, Harem. There it is. You get a little
Nice.
wink from Court on your shirt, too. Wink. You can't see it with I'm not wearing my contacts today, so you can't actually see the wink. I'll wink. There you go.
There you go. You saw it now. Perfect.
So yes, you are screaming at elementals, which is always fun. What are you gonna do besides scream at them?
He's going to brandish Frostbane with a flourish of his wrist and just fling it straight into the rock elemental.
Ooh, all right.
Ooh.
First of all, because we've got new people who might
Frozen
not be
rock.
familiar with Frostbane, why don't you tell us what Frostbane looks like as you pull it forth?
Frostbane kind of flows out of his shadow, and it's a sort of pointed, long blade with a sharp edge made of pure ice and framed in darkness with a small red bead at the center of the handle. And it just kind of emanates a shadowy mist around itself, and the air around it just gets very chill.
It gets very cold, not very chill. It's not a.
It's pretty cool.
Chill.
You know.
It's
Not
not.
chill.
It's not
I'd
ice
vibe
water.
with
It's
it.
not.
Chill pill.
It's not having some CBD. You know.
Yeah, well-
Hey, that's a new fashion term.
Noria, we love you for lurking. Thank you, Noria. We'll still be here when you get back from that hunt. So now, you have
Caribou.
thrown Frostbane. Is it at this Earth Elemental that's directly in front of you?
Yeah.
Some other target. Fabulous. Well, you better give me that attack roll. You better give it to me now.
Frost those rocks.
Yep.
I
You
don't.
better let me know what is going on, because I am curious as hell. Let's look. Earth Elemental, you.
I'm missing that for
as
sure.
As you throw Frostbane, you lose a little of.
Oh no.
Oh, he cut out.
We're getting
Oh.
fractured
No.
ties.
No.
Worst timing.
We're losing him.
Going so well.
It was going so good for so long, and now we can't hear him at all.
Right when he starts saying important things.
Right,
too.
right. You see his cool
Right.
descriptions.
I don't even think he's lagging out. I think it's just his voice cut out.
I think his
Yeah.
voice cut out, and I don't think
Speak louder, Kyle. We can't.
I don't know if he knows if we're actually okay.
I don't
Start
think he
with
knows.
drink.
I think
I
he
think
figured
he
it out.
hears at the end.
Yeah, he figured it out.
Just we give him zero response.
Yeah, we're just
We're just about to, like,
he's like telling this delightful story and just
Right? Oh, I hate
No one
that.
can hear.
pouring his heart out.
pierce it with your Frostbane. It explodes into a million pieces. Oh, you didn't hear that? Yeah, no, you missed.
Oh, yeah, you missed.
If you would have heard me, it would have been a crit. But since you didn't hear
Yeah.
me, it's a miss.
Womp
Do we have him
how that
back?
works.
Hello?
I think
Kyle, do you
we're
live?
getting there. We're getting there. He's coming. Come
Okay.
back. Oh man. Oh, isn't
Oh my
that
God.
the best?
Well, you stab him with your magical blade, and he erupts into a billion pieces.
It does shrapnel damage to everyone.
You know what would be cool is if you stabbed it in someone and like shadows like filled their eyes and they like fought for you too.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
Oh,
Now
That'd be pretty dope.
yes.
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 fabulous. Okay.
So a fool is now in control
Sorry
of
about that.
the Earth Elemental. He's controlled
Yeah.
it with shadow magic.
Yes.
So that's what
So-
happened.
Yes.
Perfect.
You forget.
So
You forget he
because
hates
it
that
will-
kind of magic.
Oh,
Oh.
right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
So because because Ithul did not hit, what happened was that he lost his concentration on Frostbane, and the ice crystals just sort of shattered against the carapace of this Earth Elemental.
Crunchy.
Now, do you have a bonus action that you would like to use?
Just summon it back to my hand as it slowly reforms of frost.
Fabulous, as we watch a huge icicle wrapped in darkness form in Ithul's hands. We will move along to Felix. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to send a mental command to the rock elemental, and I'm just going to say, keep attacking the one you've been attacking,
Oh yeah.
and
'cause
continue my
you,
my awesome my awesome spell, Crown of Madness on him, and then I'm going to
Fabulous.
point
Does
at
he-
the
does
water
he-
elemental.
Does he get a saving throw each round?
He does not. He does not. It's
Ooh,
just I have to
alright.
give him the target.
there's some specific
Alright.
limitations
As a turn.
in terms of what you can do. But
Yeah, he
there's
has
no
to
saving
use
throw.
the action to
It's-
actually make him use it too.
It
Something.
can
Alright,
be really
so-
good.
So
Okay,
what
and then
else
I'm
are we
going
to
to
do?
I'm going to shoot at the water elemental. I'm gonna try to do some damage a bit too. So I'm gonna shoot twice.
Ooh, gimme.
Oh wait, actually I think this is with advantage because I'm hidden from it. So
Oh,
18 for the first one, or no, 28 for the first one. Oh man.
Wait,
and then-
what? So
Yeah,
I've
so
got I've got two up here already. I've got a 16 and I've got a 28.
yeah,
Right,
he has
so the
advantage because he's
second
shooting
one-
from hidden.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
hit.
Sorry, yes. Ooh, yeah, so that definitely hits. The
Yes.
28 definitely hits.
Insane.
Okay, and then here's the second one, which is a 25. Okay. All right, and sneak attack, because you know, rogue
As-
stuff.
The rogue thing.
Let's go.
Okay. And then here's the other two damages.
All right, so
Oof.
Yeah, so 6,
so tell
19,
me,
and 18.
Is this a magical attack?
The ammunition is not magical, which I think that is what matters for crossbows.
Yeah, but the
Right.
crossbow
The crossbow
is
itself
not.
is the crossbow.
The crossbow
itself
is magical.
Okay, if the crossbow is magical, then it transfers that magic to its
Yeah.
ammo.
Yes.
As well.
Let's
So-
go.
So that's good. All right, so let's look at this. It looks like we got some. All right, there's a lot of numbers up here.
Yeah, so
It's gonna
6, 19, and
be-
18.
So that's 37
No,
plus
no,
6.
because that would be sneak attack 3 times.
No.
Nope.
No,
Oh,
you
is
can
it-
only
no,
sneak
it's only
attack once.
six, it's only six. So
Yeah.
thank
Yeah, you
I
can only
got
do
this.
that once
I
around.
got this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There is so now that I know there's so 37, so it's 43 damage. Damn,
Yes.
dude.
Holy hell!
How are you doing 18
It's not,
damage
though.
with one crossbow bolt, dude?
That's
Oh, it's
sneak
not.
attack
It's-
3
it's
times. That's what I was trying to
13 and
say.
Oh, the sneak
It's
attack
13
applies.
and 10.
Thank you, Lando. Okay.
13
All
Okay.
right. So,
So-
so it's 10 plus.
So it's 19. Oh, yeah.
10
It's
plus
19.
13.
They're 29.
Yeah, 29.
6,
29.
10,
Okay,
13.
fabulous.
Still a lot.
All right. That's
We got
still, yeah, 29 is still a whole bunch. So,
Nice.
the water elemental right here suddenly starts sort of discorporating as you are just these arrows punch through it and actually carry a whole bunch of water with it as it
Ooh.
tries to retain its shape.
Ooh.
But as it does that, it's actually hurting itself as these things tear through it. Anything else, Felix?
No, I believe
Well,
that is it.
the earth elemental needs to attack the water elemental.
Well,
Oh,
yes,
I guess
no,
on
maybe
its turn.
Maybe we'll wait until it's the Earth Elemental's turn.
That makes sense.
Guy.
That is
So,
fair.
Yeah.
Thank you, though. But I'm happy to hand. I'm 100% happy to hand the DM's chair to you if you would like to continue DMing.
All right. I hear you. I hear you.
Shots are fired.
And now it is actually that Earth Elemental's turn. So it's going to go after the Water Elemental. It's got 2 slam attacks, and it's gonna use them. It sure is. Let's see how this goes. Do you hit? It definitely hits, but strangely enough, the Elemental's attacks are not considered magic. So it doesn't do nearly as much damage as it should have. So,
That's less damage on my party, so I mean,
right.
And that's what matters, baby.
yeah.
So now we have got a little water elemental. It is confused now because it's being attacked by an earth elemental, which it doesn't really like anyway. So it is going to attempt to run away. And it does see this little guy sitting right over here. And it is going, let's see if it can get its whelm back, shall we? Shall we do that? It does not.
Woo!
Am I in range for an opportunity attack? 'Cause
I was
it's
about to
Wait,
say.
no, I already bathed. No,
You are still up above it, so it would be, I'm going to say no because the angle would be so awkward, you would need a full action.
Does
to
the
make
rock
that
elemental get an opportunity attack because his target is fleeing?
He does not take, I don't think Crown of Madness gives you, forces you to take reactions against someone else.
Oh, you're right. I don't think it does either. You're right.
Yeah, so it's just gonna come over here and give you a little hug. Do you like,
Oh, you like hugs?
do you like little hugs?
Little
Do you
water
like the
hugs?
red bird? Do you like the
How much
bird?
health do you have, Athul, still?
Do you like it? Little, is it gonna give you a little hug?
Aw.
It's a nice hug. Oh, goddamn. All
Pretty sure he
right.
also has,
I don't
a
know
great
if
feat.
anybody's got some channel points and wants to make this not a critical hit.
I don't know what's happening, but we're not seeing it on the feed. I don't know if that matters or.
He's rolling it for the DM, so
Oh,
that's
okay.
Not wrong.
The let me see. So does anybody? So this water elemental just critted. I don't know if anybody wants to help Atul out and force disadvantage on this guy.
There's
I don't
no.
think we
there's
have
no.
that for channel
Yeah, we don't
points.
have that.
Oh,
We can give
never
someone
mind.
advantage. We cannot give someone disadvantage.
We can only help.
That's right. No hindering.
Because we're a supportive group.
That's
Mhm.
right. You are. You're glorious. You make me very sad. Make me very happy. I'm sorry.
Also,
I'm sad. I'm
does
sad
Dill-
as a DM because you just keep murdering my friends. So all of my creatures.
it's more your fault, but you know, whatever.
KX,
does-
thank you so much for following. You get a little wink from Corton. You sure do. Wink. Yes. Now.
Does Dill the Love Bunny have a stat block?
Does what?
Bill.
Oh,
bunny.
your bunny. Your little bunny.
A rabbit.
We have not created a stat block for him, no. So just assume that he is he's not usable
Always safe.
right now. Yeah.
Mhm.
He's fine.
He's
You don't need to
safe.
worry about him being beaten up by your DM because even I am not that terrible.
They'll live
It's
in
an adorable white bunny with a
Oh,
little heart on its head. How could you hurt it?
Right, exactly.
You have to be a
All right,
monster.
so do
How
you
much
have
damage am I
anything-
taking?
Do you have anything that you can do?
I mean, I could throw up shield for the sake of the rest of the turn. That's about it. But it's not going to save me from a crit.
That's true. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I'll throw out a shield. Just
Okay.
like, haha, shield.
So that means that one of them misses. The other one is for 28 damage.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Yeah.
Like, no, wait, I already made.
So, evil laugh. Insert evil laugh here. This.
I'm a squid. It doesn't mean I can breathe water.
Are you? Are you still up?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I have a lot more health now that I'm a paladin.
Oh, good, fabulous. I
That's
love
good.
it.
That's good.
How much did I take total though?
You took 28.
Okay, yeah, I'm plenty. I got plenty. I'm good.
Are you
Oh,
not
okay.
able to update your roll 20 for your health, Athul? Because I can do it for you if you just let me know what it is.
Do we have temporary hit points? Because I got rid of that because thinking we didn't.
I don't think you do.
I don't think we did.
Yeah, no. No, I don't think you do. So now, Athul, is
Oh,
there...
actually, I can't change your health. Never mind.
So now,
It's fine. I got you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Gorf, why don't you tell me what you are going to do now that you have had a bridge land on top of you and your friend is being eaten by a water elemental?
Well,
Fun.
Worf is going to get up because he fell on his face. He's gonna be, oh, that hurt, and he's gonna dust himself off, and he's gonna move just right here, and he's gonna hold his action if any of the he's gonna hold his action if this earth elemental sees him and tries to be rude to him. But
All right,
he
fabulous.
can't really do
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. All right, water elemental, it is your turn. Water elemental is going to pull itself up on top of the roof, and he is going to see whether or not he gets his whelm back. Shall we see? And he does.
Oh
So, could I please get a little thing from you? If I could I get a strength saving throw, sir? For Mr.
For me?
Goru. No, for Mr. Goru. Oh!
21.
Oh, do you get advantage on
I
strength
have
saving
advantage
throws?
while I'm raging.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, thank God. Okay, so this water elemental just swirls around you and swirls around you, and you just sort of like keep punching at it, so it can't quite get a grip on you. And now let us see. Oh, thank you for the 3 little bits. I love it. All the little bits. They're fabulous. Thank you, Snowflake.
Thanks for the advantage for me and the fool, Snowflake.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
Snowflake's given all of the advantage. He's just awesome.
He is.
Right? Snowflake might be MVP today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh my! It's a party!
Okay. All right. You know what? Because Snowflake has been fabulous, and Nori has been fabulous, and Erigenos have been fabulous today, I will say, if anybody else wants to throw bits in there to get us to 1,000, all of it combined, I will let you do another environmental effect.
Ooh,
All right.
that's fun.
So let's see what goes on. So now, Goru, why don't you tell me what you're going to do now that you are essentially swimming around on top of this roof?
Hold my breath, I guess.
that is a good first step.
That's a great first step.
It's been a minute since
very
he's
high
had a
con.
bath, so.
I have very high con, so we can hold our breath for a while.
Okay, good. Fabulous.
But I'm actually going
Tofu just
to
meditates inside of the bubble.
just like starts praying.
I'm sorry,
just
wait. I have to. This is just it's such a fabulous concept. I need to commission a piece of art that is just Goru floating in the middle of a water elemental
Just
on top of a building next to a destroyed bridge while everyone else is fighting this battle.
Yeah.
Like, I need this
just
to
like,
happen now.
This is
I'm
fine.
sorry, Goru. Absolutely, it is. It's
So great.
So
And you can just hear the do 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 do.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I actually
Yes.
I will in a way pray, as
Okay.
I'm in with the water elemental. It's not a spell. It's not a spell, so I don't think it ends my rage. But I'm able to present my holy symbol as an action, and so I do this kind of raise up my shield and close my eyes for a second, and I just will these vines to punch out of the ground and wrap around the earth elemental right in front of me,
Okay.
nice.
and
That's
the
awesome.
creature 14 saving throw on
Oh my god!
Is that your channel
Strength.
divinity?
Nature's bear hug.
yeah.
Snowflake,
Nice.
that's amazing. You're incredible. There.
Do it?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You are
Snowflake.
awesome.
Yeah,
boy.
definitely.
Yeah.
There's so Snowflake. I'm gonna give you a couple of things. So you get one more environmental action, but I'm gonna give you something fun. I'm gonna give you control of the next elemental.
oh.
Oh.
You have to do something cool with it, but you get control of the next one.
This guy.
So yes, you have gotten you have wrapped this elemental with vines, and it's weird because it's made of earth. You actually see the vines starting to sprout out of the earth elemental, sort of like wrap around it, and then sort of attach themselves to like the rubble and the earth around it. So
Nice.
yes, so Snowflake, so first of all, let me know if you want. Let's see, what would be fun environmental actions right now. Would you like would you like fountain, market, or or gnomes?
Oh my god.
Whoa, you can't just drop gnomes as an
You can't
option.
just take gnomes.
I mean,
No,
you
fountain,
can.
You
market.
You can.
No.
Yeah.
And while you are thinking about that, please let me know in chat what you would like the Earth Elemental to do on its next turn.
Oh my gosh.
Goru, is there anything else that you would like?
I actually I'm able to see this unknown figure that has crashed into the ground, right?
Yes, you can. You can sort of see him around the corner a little bit.
And do I see them like they look pretty? I mean, they just fell from the sky. Goru's pretty concerned. Goru's going to leave his position and try to hop down and actually kind of take a protective stance in front of this character.
Always the protector.
Okay.
Good guy.
Fabulous.
Gorufa.
We got some gnomes from
You're making your brother
Thank-
proud.
God dang gnomes!
dang gnomes.
All
Oh,
right.
gnomes.
So
That's my turn.
we have got. First of all, I would like to know what's the orc's name? New character.
Oh, bro.
Crow.
Prothans.
So Crow, why don't you tell me what you're thinking when this bear just jumps down in front of you that you've never met before?
Bewilderment. What? Hi, Crow. What's going on and why?
Are you all right? We're being attacked by elementals. Stand behind me.
I can help, and he just like takes out his axe.
That's a cool axe.
Made it myself, actually.
I
We
like
can talk about this later.
No way. Wait. Oh yeah.
We're just.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have some crumpets? I do have some tea. Crumpets, anyone? Anyone
Oh.
crumpets?
I love this.
All right, so
Already best friends with the sopping wet bear.
right, I love it. I love it.
Soggy bear. Yeah.
Fuck.
Dead empty
Okay,
bear.
so now, Snowflake, I still need to know what you want this elemental to do. Or you can pass. You could totally pass control of that to somebody else if you'd like. But the environmental effect of gnomes now happens. I'm
What is-
sorry that I
want it.
did not have anything prepared for this, so this is going to be a little janky,
Little jank.
but
Who doesn't like
you
a little
suddenly
jank?
feel the earth starting to rumble. And as it does, suddenly you see a drill tank rise
course.
up out of the ground in the
What
middle of the market.
It's the Underminer.
It actually hits this earth elemental and drills up through the center of it accidentally, sadly stranding this tank in the middle of the battle. Out of the tank pops
In the
the
wrong
head
spot.
of a little gnome looking at all of you with these big glasses on, wondering what up.
Cole just kind of leans.
You're just you're a bunch. This is no. This is no. Nope. Nope. This is right. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Don't worry about it. This is good. You've helped. You're a massive help.
And with that, he disappears again. But the earth elemental has now been crushed by this drill.
But
that
that
he
was
doesn't
my
like-
earth elemental.
was. It was.
Friendly
It was
fire.
also in its place. There is now a tangle of very pretty vines.
Aw. Did the gnome just like kick reverse and go back down?
He sure did.
He's like,
He
oh,
sure
oh
did.
no, oh.
This ain't it. This ain't it. I'm out.
And Snowflake. I love ya. Now
Oh,
I am
God.
going to have to introduce gnomes onto the planet.
Yep.
So hopefully you will see. We'll go maybe in a couple sessions. We'll go visit some gnomes. We'll go find their a little immediate lore building. We're going to go find their underground lair that they retreated to after the Drow began to invade their first underground city here. So yeah, so that's fun. But apparently, there's steampunk. Yeah!
Yeah! Woo!
Steampunk
It makes sense.
gnomes.
It does. Steampunk gnomes are the
So-
best kind of gnomes.
And Felix, you now get control of the other Earth Elemental for this turn, as Snowflake has given you his control. So it is
that's so
now
much.
your turn. Mind you, if you do something that the Earth Elemental absolutely wouldn't do, like kill itself,
The earth
I
elemental
will
plunges
remove
his
your-
arm into his own chest.
Oh man. Okay.
So
Okay. So
it's
seeing
restrained.
a bear that he was attacking before jump back down to where he can see it, he's just going to
What?
run up
It's
right
it's
next to these guys. It's restrained.
It's restrained and it has to make a dexterity or strength
What
saving
does?
throw.
I believe the restrained one just
What?
got
Wait,
destroyed
hold
by
on.
a drill.
hold on,
It
what
did.
does?
It restrained.
Did you restrain
Yeah.
this one?
So no, so here's the thing. You tried to restrain an Earth Elemental that has Earth Glide.
Oh.
It would not have worked at all
Oh, that's cool.
anyway. but that's
Yeah.
the one that that got destroyed. Anyway.
They got
Oh,
no.
okay.
Yeah.
You got
The gnome came
My
in
bad.
clutch.
My
Oh,
bad.
Sorry,
Sorry.
sorry
He's-
for your luck.
So he's going
sorry
to
about it.
he's going to glide all the way up right here. So he's in like this square. Right up next to these guys. And he's going to try to attack the bear with his double slams.
Oh damn!
The
all right,
soggy
he wasn't
bear
messing
or the
around.
dusty
Soggy
rubble bear?
He's
Soggy
that's
bear.
that
He
would
doesn't even
definitely
see
be the closest
can you-
guy.
Can he move up right next to them?
Like over here.
Yeah.
All
Perfect.
right. So he's actually going to aim a slam at each one of you. So the first one is for
I
Goru.
thought I was controlling him.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, would you like me to? This? No, because I'm just a goddamn liar. Is what's happening here. There is.
You
Ruined
look
all
so-
of the
That was
planning.
So
Amazing.
disappointed. So funny.
Rude. Just rude. Strongly worded letter. That's what's gonna happen.
Submit
All
a
right, we'll
review.
take your goddamn turn.
Can you roll the double slams?
Oh my god, I was just doing that when I was being yelled at. And both of them hit, depends, regardless of who you were aiming at. So
go
who-
to Pa.
Oh, is he getting both of them?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, damn.
That soggy
All right.
bear.
The
Dang,
I
soggy
really
bear.
don't like him. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Goru. He does not like you today.
Okay. I can take it, hopefully.
Bad bear. Bad bear.
So,
What's the damage?
Jamal?
the damage is 29.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Jamal.
Yeah.
You
And
may.
And
then I have-
now we finally get to the man fallen from the sky, Crothon.
Rotan himself. And immediately seeing this massive earth elemental just begin to clobber the soggy bear that he's just interacted with and probably just instantly decide that he's now friends with. He's going to turn to the earth elemental, holding his axe in both hands. You watch as like a fire glows from behind his eyes as he summons forth the head of a spectral dragon that lets out a massive roar in the direction of the earth elemental as he casts Thunder Wave,
Yay!
third level.
And
Third
what
level.
kind? What does Thunder Wave do? Thunder damage?
Thunder Wave does thunder damage.
All
Makes
right.
sense.
Well, let's
Oh.
see. Let's see. Earth Elemental. It's got very good Constitution. So let's see how he
That was
fares.
supposed to be third level.
And he does make the Constitution save. So what does that mean? Half damage.
Yes, it is going to be half of the 11.
All right.
Which-
So the Earth Elemental stands firm against this, but you watch as the sound, the actual thunder, actually starts shaking little bits of it, and they start crashing into each other. And you realize that thunder damage does more damage to Earth Elementals. So
Oh,
he
wow.
takes the full 11 damage, even though he made the Constitution saving throw. And
Oh,
he
man.
is. There are like chunks of him falling off. Like he might lose an arm real soon. He is looking just bad. He is not happy. He needs some moisturizer. So there's now.
And then I'm just going to use my movement to get right around over yither.
And thank you again for the bit, Snowflake. You are definitely the VIP today. You
guys- Kyle.
like
My
the
God.
trophy.
Yourself.
Be nice to Kyle, guys, or I'll stop.
Kyle's mean to us, okay?
I am not. I give you delightful challenges for you to overcome, And
You're a bully.
But we want to
Yeah,
one
that's-
hit everything.
Yeah.
I know, and I'm sorry
All of
that
the
I can't-
legendary items.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I only supply you with an entire universe of essentially legendary touchstones.
I
For
mean,
you
yeah,
to go
how
and
dare
just
you,
grab
really?
whatever.
Honestly.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. You know what? Universe died. Whole universe just died.
Well, thanks
It's
for
dead.
coming, guys.
It's dead. Now, so Croton, you have done some fabulous thunder damage. What else? Are you gonna do?
That it is, and he's going to use his bonus action to.
I'm
mark.
really sorry. Did you put an extra R in that word? Because I don't know why I heard bonus action.
Oh no! I did
Oh,
not say
come
bonus
on,
action.
Kyle.
Oh
I'm
come
gonna take
on!
my
man.
I'm really
bonus
sorry.
action.
I'm really
Wait.
sorry.
My
It's-
special boners action?
It hit my ear just wrong.
Just
And
the
I was
wrong
like,
way.
Well, we know
What?
where your mind's at today, Kyle.
Like,
Oh.
and we're gonna fade to black
Moving
on
past
that
it.
bonus action.
All right, we're gonna fade back on the bonus action and come back
Yeah,
with the bonus
Chaotic,
action.
that's an entirely
Yes.
different action.
This is
Yeah,
bonus
where
action.
he's going to mark the Earth Elemental as with his Slayer's Prey, meaning that he's get to deal an extra 1d6 damage on his weapon attacks that he makes
Fabulous.
against them.
I love
but that's
it.
going to be the end of Crow's turn.
All right, and
Ooh.
then we have got another person sort of floating around in their very own little water elemental. Gave you some hugs last
Oh
time.
no!
He's just got this like zero fucks given look on his face at the moment.
A single
Not
tear
impressed.
that just dissipates in the pool.
I will say
And,
that if you are inside the water elemental, you do in fact have advantage on any attacks that you make.
I mean, I could do that. I could.
But,
But,
I mean, no, I want you to do what you do. I just wanted to let you know how, like, what options you have right now.
am I considered am I considered like being restrained right now
Nope,
since it's
nope,
like
nothing.
all over me?
It's just around you. So
Oh,
it would be
okay, so-
you're in difficult terrain. It's not like you can like
Obviously.
sprint through it, but no, you are not restrained or anything.
Okay, so he's going to try and focus fire with the rest of his group on the rock elemental.
Okay.
He just bursts out of the water running towards the rock elemental as fast as he can. He's like, okay, we're going to see
Alright.
exactly how far I can push this stupid sword.
You've got
He's gonna-
30. Oh wait, you've got 30 feet of movement, right?
Yeah, by default.
Okay, so it would be, so that would be 5. So that would be 10 feet, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, so you're right there.
All right, that works. But as he's
Now,
running,
mind
he's
you,
just like,
this is now difficult terrain too because the bridge has been broken.
that's fine.
It's rumbled.
Yeah, so
Wait.
you can thank.
You know how
can
this
thank,
sword
Crow
works.
and Dwarf for that.
Gotta break everything, guys. Come on.
Tell me all about it.
Them's the
Athul.
rules.
Tell me about this 6 seconds for you. How do you feel about it? What's going on?
God.
Yes.
So he bursts out of the water, running towards the rock elemental, and he just grips the sword with the blade of the sword with his free hand. And we're gonna see how far we can push this thing. And he drags his fingers across it, letting his blood smear across the blade, and channeling as much of the divine energy in himself as he can. And he just throws it directly at the rock elemental.
Oh my god! Give it to me. Give me that. Give me that sweet, sweet attack roll.
Oh no!
And
No!
oh my god! Why,
Wait,
Athul?
wait a second.
Well, no, we do have a whole bunch of +2s though. There have been a lot of
Yeah.
hits thrown around.
We got. Oh my God. We
How
have
many do I have to work with?
I think we have about 10
That's
right
so
now.
I'll agree with that.
So if you have got, if you want to hit it with that roll, you would need to use 5 of them. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, I'll use 5 of them.
All right, we got 5 +2s left. So Athul.
And then, as the shadow of the Frostbane kind of trail behind it. A streak of light and red just collide into the rock elemental, and a little part on Dill's head just kind of flashes a bright light and smite.
Ooh.
Nice.
Very nice. Tell me how much
Get
smiting
it.
you're gonna do.
First level spell slot because it's one of the ones I can burn
All
easily.
right.
Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Why don't you?
Oh God, I don't like
Oh
it.
no, I don't
Oh,
like
no.
that. Those are bad
I don't
sounds.
like it. Kyle's happy.
That's
Yeah.
I'm mad again. I'm upset.
Why don't you tell me how Frostbane just got the Frost Burst ability
Ooh.
as the
Oh.
Earth Elemental explodes? Tell me all about that, Athul. Tell me what I'm looking at.
All right, so as the blade collides into the rock, it just like penetrates straight into it, and you just see cracks expand out. A little bit of frosty air coming out from in between them as ice starts to consume it, and they just all
And as
the
you-
rock
so-
turn to solid ice.
So what is happening is you are channeling your divine energies into Frostbane, and it is filling all of the cracks that have been created in the Earth Elemental with divine energy that is actually freezing in place, creating potential energy in all of these cracks. And as your attack resolves, as you release that divine energy with your smite into this, all of the ice expands as quickly as it can, exploding from the inside of this Earth Elemental. And Frostbane has just gained the Frost Burst ability, meaning that
Hell yeah.
when you get a critical hit on something, ice explodes in a 5-foot radius around it, doing 2d8 extra damage to anything within 5 feet. So, Goru,
Sorry,
and
guys.
Crow, give
Hi.
me dexterity checks.
That's why
please.
you were laughing.
Neither one.
I'm proficient in this.
Oh, fabulous! So you both make it. There is, so you only take half damage, but that damage with 2d8 is 5. So you each take 2 damage, 2 ice damage.
Not too damage.
To Tama.
2
No.
damage.
He
And
That's a
just
lot of
sees it. He just kind of winces when all the ice blasts over the body.
Crow
And
just
this
kind of
Earth
shields his
Elemental.
face.
Good, good. He needs to.
Don't
Now.
worry, I'm fine.
So, just so everyone in the audience knows, this is how we roll here. We're actually going to be turning the Patchwork Planet, which is our setting, into a campaign setting. And what we are doing right now in this campaign and in Hunter's Harvest is we are writing the history of that campaign setting right now. These are the stories and the heroes that are going to be in that campaign setting. And right this moment, the heroes are creating the artifacts of that campaign setting. Frostbane will be one of the artifacts. And as Ithul uses it and it grows in power, it will develop into something that you, when we actually create this campaign setting, could use and play with your characters. Ooh la la!
Ooh.
Yay!
Oh,
On pastiche.
magnifique.
So, anything else, Athul, now that you have exploded an Earth Elemental in front of your friends?
Yeah, they're just kind of covered in snow a little bit and frost, and he's just got, buddy, I'll buy you a drink. And that's all I can do for now.
Fabulous and Felix jump up on it.
Felix, seeing all of this chaos happening, this person flying down on the lightning bolts, the gnome sprouting up, all of the explosions, Gorf hitting himself, falling on his face, Athul exploding a rock elemental right around everybody else. He just kind of puts his hand in his face and he's like, this has been fun as always, but I believe it's time that we end this. And he'll swipe across his storm girdle and become the
Oh, God.
the avatar of the storm giants, the storm avatar, and everything becomes a little bit more electrified around him as the static charge grows within his body, sparks flying off of him. He points his hand crossbow at the water elemental with the advantage that Snowflake gave to him, and he's going to attack with that first, and then also choose the water elemental for a DC 15 lightning attack.
Oh my god.
Let me go. So you have to do a dex saving throw.
I don't want to.
I don't wanna.
I think that's me.
That's too bad. So that's
I think
it's
you should
Felix
do
has been
advantage.
holding back this whole time.
advantage. It's advantage. Come on. No. 15. Does a 15 hit?
You have some +2s if you need it.
A 15,
yeah.
A 15 does hit. A 13 does not hit.
Okay. So
So
it's,
now, so
that was
hold on,
advantage.
hold on. So, what do you have to do to activate the storm girdle? Is that an action? Is it a bonus action? Is it a reaction?
Just a little hip thrust.
Yeah. No, it's a hip thrust.
Is- One hit
Activate.
thrust.
Just a little pop.
And how big does one normally get with storm girdle?
I don't actually think you get larger with this. I'm reading
No?
it right now. No, I don't think you
Oh,
do.
you do.
No.
You have immunity to lightning and thunder damage.
Yeah.
When you hit with a weapon attack, normally deals bludgeoning damage. It deals thunder damage instead. If you hit with a weapon that does piercing damage, it deals lightning damage instead.
Okay.
And then, as a bonus action, you can choose a creature within 30 feet to be struck by lightning. The target must succeed a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, taking 3d6 lightning damage. On a failed saving throw,
So,
or half as much
wait,
on a
so as an
That's
action
it.
you can get them. As an action you can cast a lightning bolt at them, right?
Bonus action.
as a bonus action.
Okay, it's a bonus action, but what does it
Lightning.
take to actually activate the storm girdle? What kind of action?
While wearing in Storm State, in addition, you can use an action to activate Storm. Okay.
Ah.
for
Okay.
one.
Okay.
So it's an
So
action. So you can
I'll
become
activate
the
it and then
storm
I'll
girdle
shoot him. Yeah. I'll
And
do
throw-
the lightning.
and throw a lightning bolt. Okay.
Zeus him.
All right. Fabulous. He definitely failed his dexterity saving throw. So
Okay,
Uh,
let's see this.
Nice.
how much damage does the lightning do?
3d6.
3d6. All right. So 11 damage to this guy. They're still looking totally fine. Like the lightning sort of, you see it like leave a little bit of a hole there, and there's like some weird sort of flashes that happen within the water elemental, and you see it just burp like a little bubble of electricity, and then
Is it
then it just
resistant
keeps
to
going.
lightning?
No,
Oh.
it just didn't do that much damage to him.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
like-
yeah, yeah.
He's a water elemental. He's lived in lakes where there's lightning strikes. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
He gets it.
He'll manage.
You'll
Yeah,
manage.
it's okay.
It's another Tuesday for him.
Yeah, it's good.
And that will be my turn as the
But you don't
electrified
get.
Felix.
But you don't get bigger.
No, I don't
I
think you
really
do. It
want
doesn't
you
say
to
anything
get
about.
bigger.
Yeah,
I know,
I'm
that'd be so
disappointed
cool,
now.
but- We could do
Yeah.
a
A big mousey.
we could do a home rule where you get bigger. I don't know.
It's just like, yeah, no, you get giant.
And it's funny
Yeah,
because he's
we
like a
need
rogue,
plan.
which like getting bigger doesn't really help him at all, except it's just
Right.
cool.
I mean,
Big sneak.
I think that
Big sneaker.
it's. I think it's important. So, let's see.
You can leave it in the chat and
Let's
decide.
because it's not a storm giant's girdle; it's just a storm girdle.
Right. There's no, that's okay. What I will say though is, when you activated it, you felt yourself becoming a little closer to it. And mechanically, what this means is that every time you activate it and you use the lightning power while it's activated, you gain 1 level of attunement to it. It will take 10 of those to get you from dormant to awakened.
Oh wow.
Oh.
That's cool.
Ooh.
So, use it or lose it.
Right.
So now, let's see. Now there's a water elemental on the loose. It doesn't love the fact, Ithul, that you just wandered away. It was hugging you, and you did not. It does not like the fact that you didn't appreciate that. So we're gonna see if it gets whelm. It does not. So it's gonna beat your ass again. There's now the earth or the water elemental is definitely doing some terrible things to you now, and it's very upsetting. And both of those hits for 27.
I cast shield for whatever relevance it might have.
Okay, I have it.
I'll use
So
my last slot for it.
So you only take 16 damage then instead of 27, so that's good.
Yay!
That
Oh
is,
my God.
That's better.
Ithul, don't die again.
Right. I feel like you just need to get out of the area. Like, these things aren't super smart. They go after pretty much the closest thing once they've been summoned. So, and now, Goru, why don't you tell me what's going on?
I
Gorf?
think it's Gorfon's
There's a
turn.
very frustrated
Gorfon,
9th
I'm
player
sorry.
drowning
You're
right now.
good. You're good.
Just because we're bears, we're different. Okay.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You looking fat
Racist.
and sick.
Same.
Super racist. Yep. Yep.
Embarrassed.
Yeah, embarrassed.
Oh my god.
Gorf is like, no, a fool! And he's gonna go and he was gonna lightning bolt it before it hugged him, but he's not going to anymore. He's
Yeah,
gonna
that
use his
would be
bonus
great.
action to rage because he's always upset.
Yep.
And then he is going to attack with his mace.
I think you get advantage right there, don't you?
Do I?
I'm gonna say no, you don't get advantage because of the way water elemental works, and because Ithul is not threatening it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Phil's
So
just kind of
it's not.
sitting there.
It doesn't have to split its
Well,
concentration.
I'm gonna reckless
So.
attack it anyway. So
All right.
Yeah.
if I don't get advantage the regular way, I'll just be extra mad. That's a 27 to hit,
27
Oh,
does in fact
boy.
hit.
and that
Oh.
is 13
Gosh.
bludgeoning damage.
All right, and it's looking rough. It's now like just like the arrows, like big bubbles of water starts like attaching themselves to your mace, trying to retain their cohesion. And as it gets further away from the body of the water elemental, it just sort of dissolves, and suddenly you just get completely soaked as a big old as buckets of water just fall on you as you are beating this thing up.
Now I'm a muddy bear because I was already dusty.
Aw.
That's right. You better
And
give me what's next.
That's me. That's me done.
All right then.
That's all
We
I
got
can do.
another water elemental, and this one sees 2 bears. It looks like it's seeing double because it's racist too and can't tell the difference. So we are gonna see if it gets its whelm back, and it does, and it's gonna do it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. That strength saving throw. Oh damn. Goru.
Someone help me, please.
Give advantage.
Goru. Ithul, you don't actually have to
on
give
strength
me...
checks, I do have advantage on strength checks.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Alright,
have to.
Goru,
Still not great.
you still... Gorf, nothing happens to you, but Goru,
Brother!
you
Ignore the
take
crossbow.
11...
That's apologies.
you take 11 damage. And you are also grappled. The escape DC is DC 14, and you are restrained, and unable to breathe. That's fun.
That's not.
Ooh.
Is it-
That's bad.
That ain't it.
Yeah, it's good times. Good times. So now your brother, so Goru, you may give me, if you'd like to escape it, you may give me a DC 14.
Is it cold damage or is it bludgeoning?
That is a very good question. It is bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
There
Because us
is-
bears
so-
are resistant to cold because of our fur.
That's right. So Goru, you have got so give me that strength saving throw if you want to try to get out. But also I need a constitution saving throw because you can suddenly not breathe.
22. And 17 for the con save, 22 for the strength save.
Alrighty. There is, so you do escape the grapple, but that is your action for the turn. So do you have a bonus action or a movement you'd like to take?
I actually would like to try to move deeper into the water elementals while I'm holding my
God.
breath.
What?
And actually, like, because I see a Thule and I'm just going to take him and I'm going to, well, I guess I don't really have an action, but I'm trying to
You do
shove
not.
him out of
That
this.
would be an action. That is the shove action. So
Okay,
Yes,
but
hang
I'm
on,
cannot do that.
next to a Thule.
All right, fabulous.
I just kind of like say hi, Thule, underwater, and little bubbles come out of my mouth.
Ah.
Thule, being able to read minds, nods.
there
boy.
you go. That'll do it.
And Crow, tell me what's going on over
boy.
here.
I see everyone swimming about in water elementals. Is this a part of the plan?
Is Gorfon also grappled by
He is
the
not,
water element?
no.
Okay. Oh, bloody A then. I am just going to make an attack against the water elemental with my axe. Before I do that, I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike. Which is
Very
going to deal
nice.
an additional 1d8
That's
points
Oh,
of
very
damage on a
nice.
hit. Where's my spells? There's my spells. Alright, and Zephyr Strike. Let's cast that. Make sure that's ready. And time to make that.
Ignore
attack
these, I'm
roll.
sorry.
Fingers crossed. Woo! 22 with the
Oh
axe.
my gosh.
All right.
Nice.
So how
And
much- are you using it one-handed or two-handed?
I am only using it with one hand.
All right. So it's a total of what? 10 damage, slashing, and force.
Yes. It is a total of that of 1 plus the 6 plus the
I
fact
hate
that
this.
I am using oh yeah, my Slayer's Plate, which is another D6. Let me just roll a D6 right quick.
All right. Fabulous. So
All right.
it's 5 for your one-handed battle axe,
Mhm.
1 force, so that's 6. So that's 11. So 14 damage. Very
Oh, it looks
nice.
like I accidentally put Zephyr Strike in there twice. The first one is a 5. My apologies.
Oh, okay. So it's not the extra one. All right. So
Yeah.
it's 13. Fabulous. Let's do it to it. It's
All right.
still standing. It's still good, though. Anything else you'd like to do this turn?
That would be both my action and my
All
bonus
right.
action. I'm just going to look over at Gorfon.
Are you okay in there?
Yeah. I'm
Good, good.
Fabulous. And
All right.
Athul, you're in the midst of a water elemental. How do you enjoy it? You've got a bear next to you, floating around. You are going to have to deal with that wet bear smell. This is all done.
He-
But for
He's
now-
endured worse dank smells. It's fine. Okay, so I would argue that the water elementals are essentially overlapping with each other, right?
Yeah, they
there are two spaces. There are two spaces where they are overlapping. Yes. Do something
I'm just gonna
amazing.
start swinging in that area right there where they're both conjoined.
All right, I'm gonna need you to tell me exactly what you want to do.
Well, they're all around me, and the space basically between me and Gorf. I'm just gonna start slashing at the water there in frustration because these things are pissing him off.
Okay, so these big, wide, arcing swings.
Yeah, basically trying to get like right where they're combined, seeing what happens.
And what are you using Frostbane for this?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Roll me an attack roll with advantage, please. And let's see how that goes. So 17 does hit both of them. Roll me. So it's 11 cold damage. Now, cold damage actually slows water elementals down. It creates little ice crystals within water elementals. So as that happens, I'm going to say, because you are creating ice crystals and they seem to sort of be cutting at both of the elementals, that you can do damage to both. So don't forget to roll me that 1d4, please.
Badoop.
3.
And so it's going to be a total of, what's that, 12, 15 damage to
Nice.
each of them as you
And
slice
lay on hands
through
is a
them.
bonus action, right?
It's not.
Lay
it's an
on
action.
hands.
It's not a
Yeah,
bonus?
No.
It's an-
Okay.
Sadly, no. The water elemental that you are inside of is literally starting to crystallize around you. It can't seem to maintain its cohesion around this ice. It is really
Slushy
hurting.
elemental.
Oh my god!
Yeah, some flavor syrup in there.
It is absolutely. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm totally gonna make that a potion. Elemental
The-
slushy.
Lushy.
An
It's gonna be the
elemental
next big
slushy.
drink at Thul's
A
bar.
new thing.
This is how O'Toole comes up with his mixology ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just sitting there. This would make a good drink. Add a little alcohol, a little coloring.
I'm gonna take control of Phil for just a sec, and I'm gonna say that he grabs a little bit of the frost and just sort of jams it into his flask to keep his liquor cool.
That's amazing.
And now, Felix, it is your turn.
Felix, he's pretty frustrated
Felix
right
just
now.
try- he just tries to gesture to the just section where he's been hitting.
Right.
Over
So
here.
what Felix does is he just kind of turns to his
Felix,
side.
I'm sorry. There's literally as he was slashing, he created an X. There's literally a giant X marks the spot made of ice.
All right.
In these water
Here we go.
elementals.
So what Felix is going to do, he's going to
Show off your
point his hand
marksmanship.
crossbow, and then along the bolt, he's just going to energize the bolt, pull it back. You can see it actually elongates into like a longer lightning bolt. And across the top and bottom, it looks like a longbow sprouts out, and you can see actually a little bit of a static string, it looks like. And he fires directly at the X
Oh my
with
God.
lightning bolts and a
So I
bit
think
of
you
a
can
crossbow
only.
bolt.
I think you can only do the lightning bolt once.
No, you can do it per turn. Oh, is
Every
it
turn.
once?
I think
Hold
it's
on.
once. I think it's one time. During that,
As a bonus action, you can choose a creature. Targets. No, you can use it. You can use it as long as you're in the storm avatar.
Really, every round you've got a bonus lightning bolt. That's insane.
So
That's
let me go ahead and-
insane.
I need a DC 15 Dex save.
I'm assuming that's going to be everybody because that's water.
Yeah.
Phil's like, no, I didn't mean lightning.
23 for that.
So, all right. So that's how much damage it's doing?
Yep.
All right. So, yeah, everybody within either of the water elementals. I am going to need dexterity saving throws. And what is the DC for that?
15. Well, for the
DC 15.
lightning
All right.
bolt, yeah, 15.
Yes, so DC 15, lightning bolt. All right, so Athul, you succeed. Gorfon, you succeed. Goru, you're still, so you do not succeed, sadly. So Goru, you take 23 lightning damage.
Oh god.
No, that's
You have
the
some
hand
plus
crossbow.
2s you can add.
That's
You
the hand
what?
crossbow. The lightning
Is-
damage is 3d6.
Yeah, so don't forget that every piercing attack that you make is a lightning attack now.
So let me go ahead and
So-
roll all the damage, I guess.
So those are so how much damage are you doing total with all this? I'm just
Oh no.
curious.
Oh,
Just
please don't tell me you're about to fry your friends.
Just curious.
Okay, so here we go. So
So I just need damage from you for this second. I just need total damage from you.
then
Alright.
it's laid out there.
It's
Okay,
It's
wait. so
35.
it's actually laid out in like 40 different things.
35.
So,
35.
so all right. So the 35 damage. So
Oh, sorry. No,
Goru.
31. The sneak attack's in there
Is
twice
it-
for some reason.
Okay.
Is it?
Okay,
Oh, because
so-
I keep rolling
Yeah.
sneak attack. That's
So
my bad.
30. All right. So 31 damage. So Goru, you are going to take 31 damage. The other two are going to take 15 damage. And you did. Was this a single attack and a lightning bolt?
Yes. Single attack, lightning bolt.
Okay.
And,
So
sneak attack.
let me roll some dexterity saving throws for my my little water elementals, and they both fail, so they both each take 31 damage. What happens is the lightning bolt rips through the water elementals, and catches all of you in that line. So you all just start shaking and from getting electrocuted, and then
Starts to
second
smell
later-
like fried calamari.
second later, when that electricity stops, suddenly there is another lightning bolt in the form of an arrow that then flies through it again, and you all get zapped again. So you guys just flopping around like fish, just dying.
Hey, maybe don't swim in the water elementals. Like half of the people in our party have lightning stuff.
No, don't worry. I asked if he was fine. He said he was okay.
Okay.
Now,
Who are you?
one of the
Crow.
water elementals is dead, and you now have. I'm going to say both Goru and Athul are now prone as they are flopping around on the ground, having been electrocuted twice.
Nice.
Which two of us?
And
You and
Vedetta, who's doing push-ups?
Oh, Crothan!
Crow, you're doing push-ups.
Oh,
All
looks
right.
like I'm heading to the floorboards.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay, I'm gonna go do some push-ups with you in solidarity. Because I love my players. I hate everyone else right now. Love my players. It's fine. It's fine.
We love you, Kyle.
I know. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Lord,
17,
my arms hate me.
18, 19, and 20. Oh, okay. It's
Ugh.
definitely easier than it was a couple months ago, but it's still not super
Yeah.
fab. Okay, all right. Now I'm just gonna murder all my players because of that.
You're welcome. Yay!
Perfect.
16 more elementals pour out of the fountain.
Yep, they sure do.
87
They sure
elementals.
do. All right.
Cover the map.
Now, Felix, now that you have electrocuted your party,
Well, they
and
were just taking
destroyed
a
a water
dip.
elemental.
Trying to wake them up a bit.
Thank God somebody is. And Gorf, what are you gonna do?
Orf is he's not restrained, so he's gonna just step out of the water elemental because that hurt. And he is going to I don't think I have any cool spells I can do. But yeah, he's gonna do what he does and Hulk smash with the mace recklessly because
Fabulous,
Why
make
not?
it happen.
Let's do it. It is that. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
If so,
Ooh.
16 damage.
Yay!
He like does like a cross sweep and just tries to get as much volume of water away from the water elemental, out of the water elemental as he can.
And it definitely doesn't like you, so it's just gonna smack you in your bare face. It is not having this. And I think, both of them missed. Damn it! Damn you!
Nice footwork.
Thank you.
So,
Ranger.
Goru,
Go
what are you gonna do?
Boru's thoroughly pissed and just like was restrained and somewhat drowning, and then just shocked the shit out of him. So like from his like knees, he's like just kind of rolling over to get prone. He's going to make a reckless attack on this elemental and try to smack it as hard as he can with his shield.
As you do, it's what one does. Give me that attack and damage.
Ooh, this
5.
25.
All right.
Oh yeah, so much damage. I rolled a 1, 5.
This 7. You get plus 2.
You say,
Oh, it's 7.
I love the fact that you just like straight up boop to water elemental
Yeah.
on the nose.
Proud
Just
of you.
boop, boop,
Might as well give it a kiss.
okay.
Sneak out with the water
I
element.
mean, that's
Hey.
fine. If
It's hot.
Goru is into elementals, you know,
Hey.
that's I'm not going to question that.
Goru's
you
into
know.
everything.
I mean, that
Okay.
water can get
Totally
places,
fine.
you know?
All right,
Goru's into
canon
everything.
now. Goru is a filthy whore. He's into,
All that
as he
Little
said,
Sluter.
into everything.
Everything. Whatever.
Yeah, well, he should have been a bard. I don't know what to tell you.
Right. So, Crow, what are you gonna do?
Oh boy. I'm just gonna, second verse same as the first. Gonna cast Zephyr Strike one more time. To get the additional bit of damage. Zephyr Strike. Okay, pass.
Do it.
Barrel.
All right, and you
then
hit.
Slayer's Prey.
All right, so why don't you tell me how you destroy this water elemental, sir?
Yay!
Yeah.
Awesome. Watching both the fancy footwork of the two bear duo as Gorufon dodges and retaliates with his mace, and Gorufon just boops it on the nose gently with his shield. Crow is going to join in by taking his axe, spinning around with it, and with a massive upward slash, try to split the thing in twain.
Fabulous. And as you do so, the water elemental shivers and falls to nothing as its connection to the elemental plane of water is destroyed. You have won the combat! Huzzah! Yay! You did it! Everyone's dead.
We're
All
strong.
my lovely creatures are dead. You now have a weird orc in front of you that fell out of the sky. What you gonna do?
Phil's just squeezing the water out of his robe. Hello. Are you a civilian here?
Visiting.
So are we.
I
Good,
can see
okay.
that you're quite
Great
popular
conversation.
around here.
Felix,
I see you're
Felix is-
quite popular.
Felix is going to sneak up behind him and then just like press his back with my rapier. Just say, "Who are you? Where did you come from? Why are you flying around on lightning bolts?"
Hold on, Felix. You just initiated player-to-player aggression. So, as everyone knows, on this channel we do not take roles. We role play any player-to-player aggression. So, You have just put a sword into his back. Tell me, Crow, how do you respond?
Hands up. Well, to answer some of your questions, I did fall from the sky because, well, it turns out that apparently a lightning drake spirit doesn't immediately know how to fly. You know, these things happen. But I'm here on business, for the most part.
What
Just
business
trying-
do you have?
Whoa,
trying
Felix.
to gain greater control and make more connections with elemental drakes. Are you familiar? You seem to be quite good with elemental lightning. I actually want to talk to you about that, actually.
Yes, yes.
Because I need to get a handle on my air drake.
Well, calm down, Felix. We're not in danger. You could take the rapier out of his back.
After all, if I wish
Yes, Felix,
to
it's fine.
be...
He helped us kill those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
I think he earned not having a rapier in his back.
I sheath the rapier, and I look at him and I look at my whole party this time and I say, listen, I've had a bit of a hard time trusting things in this city. So if a person flying out of the sky crashes into someone and then starts helping out, I'm a little hesitant.
I'm gonna need
Talk
everyone.
about it without a knife.
I'm gonna need Gorf and Crow to please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck.
Is it an effect that I can see?
It is not.
19.
Okay, so you both make
15.
it. And you both take 2 damage as Felix has not taken off his girdle or has not stopped that effect.
Oh no.
As he gets angry, little bursts of lightning start sort of arcing off of him and hitting you in the form of static electricity.
Yeah,
So-
okay.
Felix, turn that thing off. You're making my hair stand
sorry.
up.
Hard
like-
to get
he's
used
like,
to this
"Shh."
thing.
It's like
Where was
static
that button
all over his
again?
whole,
I'm
all
gonna-
his whole body.
Fiddle with it a bit and then, press a button and then it just, all of the static electricity just kind of dissipates into the wind.
Yeah, and you feel much sort of weaker, and there's not this power flowing through you. I'm gonna need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Because you're sad.
15.
Okay. You have not become addicted to the power of the storm girdle.
Oh,
This-
shit. That's awesome. But scary.
Yep. Yep.
This whole place is a toxic. It's been rough. I'm not going to lie to you.
But
gentlemen.
he said he isn't from here, and he's an orc.
Yeah. I'm also
Yes.
just
So,
here to get some things done. Need to get stronger if I mean
Just-
to accomplish my
just-
goals.
Be careful. I mean, even when I was with Dill, people were trying to stab me with poison darts, and
You actually don't know that. You were never made aware of that. Dill never told you.
Oh, yeah.
well, people were trying to
That's a fair
steal from
argument.
us, and
Nope. Well, 2 people were trying to steal from you. That's true. Serious.
I just sigh and I say, oh, "All right, we have things to do. It's been a long day. Shall we rest?"
Go over
yeah.
and
Where the
I
That's
just
a pretty cool axe, by the way, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Goru, what were you saying?
I go over and I'm like, you need a hug, Felix, and I kneel down and I like
Oh.
bear hug him.
I do that thing where I'm like, get off me, and I'm just like trying to hold back tears, and I'm just like hugging it back. I'm just like, I don't want your hug.
I know.
So
I-
looks away and
like-
takes a swig, a little bit of warmth in his stomach, but not from the liquor.
Felix, I'm gonna need you to give me a Constitution save.
Mm. Oh,
You could-
16.
If you could please.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good.
So you manage not to like throw up on yourself, but this is a real wet bear. This is
Oh, I
not
thought you got squeezed too hard.
not smelling great. This
Yeah,
isn't ideal.
Okay. I press to digitate the water off of him as I like just wave my hand. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Something we haven't done yet. We need to check out the building that we have.
We also haven't even introduced ourselves. It's kind of rude.
Yes, that's probably something we should do.
I threatened him. That was enough.
It wasn't
Wow.
actually. Like you're supposed to be good with people. Jeez.
Mm.
I hate to be this person, Crow it was, while we appreciate some of the help with the elementals and we are on rather urgent business in the city here. And that task, supersedes any, anything else, really.
I get it. Might I be made known of what exactly your quest is? It's okay if it's completely confidential. It seems like, my assistance was needed in a bit. I helped out. I wouldn't mind continuing to help out.
I'm gonna insight check him. Just see what his whole deal is. I just see if I can.
Oh, am I?
So again, we don't do rolls. So, tell me, Crow, what motivations does Felix see?
You would be able to glean, especially from a slight mention of it in passing through his conversation about the fact that he's trying to gain stronger for like a goal. He hasn't stated what that goal is, but you can see that he probably sees the party itself as a group of folks who can get him closer to that.
Well, I don't completely trust him, but in this place, he may prove useful.
All right. So
it's a
first
deal.
off, I need to find out. Ithul, detect thoughts. Is the person that you're detecting thoughts on, are they aware?
Only if I plunge deeper. I want to see what the new guy's surface level thoughts are.
All right,
Oh,
Crow.
that's gonna be fun.
All right.
Crow, do you see him casting a spell with your
That's
back?
subtle
currently-
spell.
Currently, my complete
Oh, wait,
other
I'm
focus,
sorry.
is on
Oh,
Felix
okay.
anyway.
So what level spell is detect thoughts?
Level 1. I'm casting at level 2 because that's what I got a slot for.
All right, fabulous. So Crow, tell me, what thoughts are at the top of your head? It should
Thank
be
you for being an ally.
vague, and it should be no more than 10 words. All right, and thank you for your follow, Wakes. You got a little wink from Corton. You sure do. Wink. 10 words.
All
What you thinking?
I really hope he lets me join you guys. Yeah. Let's put me closer.
I love it.
Well, I for one.
When you say get me closer, Ithul inevitably plunges deeper.
Oh, damn. Okay, so the first thing that happens is, Crow, you feel somebody invading your mind. What's going on?
Immediately, you kind of just notice as Crow's demeanor changes and becomes far more guarded. His hand just instinctively goes to his axe. He begins to like look
All
around.
right, your hand has gone to your axe. Ithul, how do you respond to that?
He's just kind of staring calmly at him, relaxed, and just... I
All
died
right.
recently, so I'm a little cautious about things now.
And tell me, what are the thoughts
Yes,
that
you are-
grabs?
You are also looking at a mind flare, so that might, change how you react.
Oh yeah, like
Oh, you're not transformed?
Crow doesn't
Not right
know exactly who or where. Something Spidey like to him is kind of like something akin to like Spidey says, where it's just, I feel there's disturbance in the forest. I don't know what disturbance is, but boy, do I not like it.
Sure, there is. So now, as an orc, you would have met the various kinds of animal folk from Baland. Unless you can tell me why, you would never have seen a mind flayer before.
Yeah, no, I am on the page of I don't know what a mind flayer is.
But there is an instinctive in your race. There is an instinctive fear that has been implanted in you about mind flayers since the moment you were born. Everyone in Non-Ked, there is this terror about mind flayers. You don't know why, but there is this terror that the Non-Kedian people have of mind flayers. So tell me, there is a mind flayer standing in front of you, invading your thoughts. How do you feel?
He's also got this adorable white bunny with a little red heart sticking out of his head.
Okay, for this one, I am going to make you do a roll. Give me a perception check to see if you actually see the bunny or if your entire focus is taken up by the mind flayer.
Not a problema.
Because mind flayers, it's a big deal. It's a big deal to have a mind flayer in front of you. Okay, you do notice the bunny. You have seen the bunny.
Seeing Azul, Crow just takes a half step back, and immediately the fears of the fairy tale boogeyman stories that have kind of been passed down wives' tales within the orc community kind of rush to his mind, and he logic kind of takes a backseat for a split second before he notices the bunny, and then that kind of snaps him out of the fear spiral that he was originally going down. Logic begins to kind of come back to the forefront, and he kind of takes stock of the situation.
All right.
And
So,
just you might not be what the stories say you are, but I'm wary.
There is, so as the fear spiral happens, Ithul, you suddenly get a little bit of this thought from that ingrained fear that's been put in the country of Non-Ked for 1,000 years. You suddenly hear in a million voices, "We stole it from them. They're going to take it back." And it disappears.
Oh, shiz.
He just kind of realizes what he's doing, and he stops immediately and just cancels out detect thoughts. And he just, I'm sorry, and he shifts into a live human form and just kind of pulls his hood kind of over his face and walks a little bit away.
How do you react to the mind flayer turning into a person? Yes.
Well, I being an orc from Non-Ked, I have I'm used to changelings. I'm used to kind of folks turning into other folks.
Yeah.
And so seeing that, I'm a brief moment, I'm just he could just be a changeling. Could just be a changeling. Probably just a changeling. There's no way I actually just came face to face with a mime. That's probably in my head. I'm fine. He was just a changeling. He was just a changeling.
I love it. It's cool. It's cool. They're everywhere, right? It's cool.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Perfectly fine.
And he just kind of spends some time petting Dill, and inevitably activates lay on hands when the Dill kind of nuzzles his finger.
Oh, and you little bunny love.
I'm gonna pour all 20 of my lay on hands to heal myself.
You just determine how much you heal. There's no.
I'm just pumping all of it.
Do it. All right, fabulous. You have healed yourself. You are standing in a ruined market in the town of Jarsai. What would you like to do now? You have some interesting choices. There is a sultan who is a beautiful fire genasi that is now indebted to you. There is somewhere in this city a house that belongs to you as owners of the mine. There is a giant floating island to go and talk to with a bunch of air genasi up there. There is the water genasi section of the city or the earth genasi section of the city. All of these things are available to you, as is the opportunity to create a link between here and Delver's Dream, if any of the sultans give you permission.
All right. I haven't checked out our house yet that we own. Should we go and do that?
Yeah, I could use a rest.
All right.
We own a house.
Do we have time? Just practically.
We have time. I mean, I was planning on another day or so trip to get all of this chaos in this elemental city. We need all the help we can get, so I do believe it's worth it.
Take an hour for lunch. Or whatever time of day it is, and whatever corresponding meal.
Right. It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
It's food o'clock. Let's just go with that.
Yeah.
It's like 8:30 in the morning, and Felix is like, it's been a long day. It's been at least an hour and a half since I woke up.
Well, a lot of stuff has happened though, so I don't know how long the hours have been.
You guys definitely do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. All right. So I just
the first thing you need to do if you're going to search for that house.
You told me it was in the air elemental city.
Yes, it is in the air elemental part of town. What I'm going to need you to do though is, did you bring a map? Did you bring an address? Did you bring like a page from the ledger? What did you bring to find out where it is?
I have the ledger. Ingreth handed me the ledger of the
Fabulous
buildings that we own in the property that we own in different cities.
What there would be in that ledger is a street address.
Okay.
You don't know any of the streets or the street names or the numbering convention of the city. So there's a couple of things you can do.
Do we know what language the street signs are in, or they probably don't have street signs?
They are in primordial.
Woo! I'm useful.
Oh yeah.
First things first, can any of you fly?
What?
Working on that.
Are you asking?
Also working on that.
Don?
Speaking of working on that, Crow's gonna like go over to where he crash landed, kind of like move aside the rubble, and you see him kind of reclaim what looks to be like a tooth and puts it back on his necklace.
Fabulous.
Right.
I love it. So Felix, why are you asking people if they can fly?
Because the air elemental city is on an air elemental.
It sure is.
Well, how do normal people get up there?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how did Crow get up there?
That's a really good question. At the base of the air elemental, there are all of these different little, they're sort of like stables, but what they have is little hang gliders. And if you know how to use them, you can use the currents of the giant air elemental to ride up to the island.
Nice.
The big note from Gorgon.
All right. Well, we should head over that way.
Okay.
So
All right.
are you all heading over in that direction?
Yep.
Yes, let's get on with this.
I mean,
All
unless
right.
you guys want to explore the market, it looks pretty empty right now.
That would be stealing, Felix.
I didn't say take anything, Gorf. I said explore.
I know what you meant.
You leave a guy for a couple of days and he loses all faith in you. All right, let's go.
I see Gorf's a little worse for wear. I'm gonna use get 15 healing.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Make sure your brother doesn't just fall down. That's a good time. All right. So are you guys heading? So you guys are heading towards the air elemental section.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
All righty then. Well, if
Crow's
that's where
trying
you're
to,
going,
pace with
then-
Felix.
I'm going to throw up the next little thing.
So
Oh,
rad.
yeah.
Ooh, that's
You scotch.
fancy.
Here you have a huge city floating in the clouds. In these chambers that you see all around the city, they are huge. They are, in fact, filled with a giant balloon. These structures are made of adamantium, and they are linked to the heart of this floating mountain. Because you have been here long enough, Felix, that you would have heard rumors, as you would have too, Crow, about the air elemental. Underneath this giant floating island is the largest air elemental you could imagine. It is approximately 1 mile tall and wide enough to actually hold the entire island in the top of its funnel. It has been keeping this island aloft for 1,000 years. But over the last several hundred years, they have discovered that the air elemental, because it was no longer connected to the elemental plane of air, was starting to fail. So they created spaces all around the island that have these giant balloons to help keep the island aloft with the air elemental's help. But now that the air elemental has managed to find its connection to the elemental plane of air, it can do it on its own. So the balloons are superfluous. But I'm sure it doesn't mind.
Doesn't mind extra help.
Have a little better help. So at the base of the giant air elemental, you find several shops that rent these hang gliders. You see many that are sort of ragtag. They don't look super great. There are a couple that look like the merchants in them are sort of doing okay, and then there's one that just looks beautiful. That this is just an immaculately kept place. The sign is etched crystal, just shimmering in the sunlight. Every piece of wood is painted perfectly, and there is a little wrought iron and wooden bench out front for people to sit and stare at the passers-by. Which one
No expense.
of these kinds of places are you going to go to?
Felix is just going to walk up to the nicer one.
Yeah, I
Fabulous.
would agree.
Crow's going to go on.
Yeah, no.
Yep,
As you
we'll just follow.
approach, you see a very old air genasi with pale blue skin, and interestingly enough, he's got orange freckles, which is very rare on an air genasi. He's probably of mixed heritage. It's probably air and fire mixing there. But he's very old.
Okay, Felix is going to walk up and say, hello, young man. How are you doing today?
He's going to look over at you, sort of. It takes him a while just to turn around to address you. But when he does, he looks at you and he says, Martha? Is that... Martha, you should come in out of the cold, Martha.
No, sorry, down here.
Martha, there's a rat. Martha,
Oh.
you should kill it.
All right, and we're moving on.
Yes.
You see-
And we're moving on.
I just do this thing where I pull out my crossbow and I'm like, no, not worth it. And I just put it back.
Thule just puts a hand on Felix's back. It's okay. I understand.
Yes,
Thank you.
there's as you step aside, you see behind the counter there's someone that looks very similar to this old man, but is a much younger woman. And she sort of pops her head up from behind the counter. And you can all give me a perception check if you'd like.
Yay!
Anybody that would like to do a little bit of perception? Low
Sure.
perception.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to go very well for me, but I'll do it.
All
I'll
right.
do it.
Roll the
What is
two.
it?
Goru
Damn.
and Crow, you both notice that there is that she had a very distinct smile when her head first popped up, and then that softened into a very friendly demeanor.
Hello again.
Just look at her and she says, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't be upset by my grandfather. He's a little older. And he sometimes thinks that my late grandmother is still with us, and it's very sort of sad. But yes, he's very gentle, and he's delightful old man. Oh, what can I do for you?
Oh, sorry, I apologize. Yes, hello. We would like to use a hang glider to go up to the city.
Oh, of course. And would you like to rent a locker down here to keep your items, or would you like to take them with you?
Oh, no, that will not be necessary. I believe it'd be fine to take it with us. Thank you.
Fantastic. That sounds just
Weight
wonderful.
weight limit for these
Is
gliders?
there kind of benefit to renting a locker? I mean,
I mean, if there is a weight limit, I don't know if
Well,
our big
it's
bear
just-
buddies will.
It does get very, so as far as the locker is concerned, it does get very windy up there. So if there's anything that is not tied down, let's say necklaces or hats or things like that, sometimes you can lose them. So we do offer the lockers just in that case. And as far as a weight limit, we do have larger gliders for those of us who are larger.
Hey, pats the bear brothers on their arms. You can go flying now. Who'd have thought it? Flying bears.
Yeah,
These are, in
I
fact,
hate
super
this.
excited. Yeah.
It's really
yes,
fun.
many who have never flown before find it very intoxicating. It's delightful. So we do have the very best of gliders, and they are enchanted to come back to us when you are all done. Up there, we do have a place at the top where you can rent gliders for the trip down as well. How does that sound?
that sounds perfect.
How tricky are these things to use?
Well, there are, and you. She starts walking you into the back, into like a larger sort of barn area where there's just like probably 50 or 60 gliders. As you walk in, you see a couple of other air genasi come in with a glider, and they sort of store it with the others. And on the gliders, one of the things that you see is there's like little sheets of vellum that seem to be sort of magically enchanted with little instructions right next to where your head is when you are gliding. And it shows you how to sort of which way to lean or what to do if there's an eddy or things like that. And as she shows you these things, she assures you that because the air elemental is so large, the winds are very powerful, but they're not very fast. Because there is such a distance that they must travel. So they're able to keep the island aloft without essentially becoming a hurricane every day. Yes, so please feel free. to rent any of these, I can certainly help strap you in, show you the basics, and it will be 100 gold per person.
You see,
Jesus.
we're fairly new to the city, and we're actually here on business. But if would you be able to give us a discount? We probably will be return customers for quite a bit.
There's also
She
5
just
of us.
she looks at you and she's like, well, yes, of course you would be a return customer if you got up there, but I'm sorry, we don't offer
No,
discounts.
no bulk discounts.
Really? I mean, we were just at one of the other stalls that sells these, and he was very generous in giving a discount. But we
Well,
said
I
no.
hope that you
This
I hope that you notice that those other stalls are essentially falling down and this one is not, and it's because we don't
definitely.
give discounts.
Yes, of course. But I wanted to come and see the quality of all of them and look around for prices. But I mean, so there's really nothing you can do for us?
I mean, we also do trade.
Oh.
Speaking of trading, you heard of the mine in Delver's Dream?
Well, let's not get too hasty, Goru.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, we're
You
not talking
see-
anything serious here, but
You see her eyes light up a little bit when you say Delver Stream, but she sort of like calms it back down again immediately.
Does Felix catch that?
I don't know. Do you? Give me
Can
a
I do an
perception check.
Perception? Oh, that's even better. No! No, I
Oh
missed.
no!
Ah! Felix,
Um,
so right now, Felix, you're just so amazed at yourself about how amazing you are at negotiating, totally not realizing that she sees right through you, has shot down every one of your arguments, but you are still just absolutely convinced that you are doing a bang-up job of getting through this discount.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we are here to talk about maybe opening up a market stall with, some of the sultans. And that will open up a lot of new business for the
So
area.
in her mind, what you mean is that you're going to open up a market stall here, and she doesn't
That's
care. There's
complicated.
plenty of market stalls.
so
Right.
you see, we are here on business on behalf of Delver's Dream to meet with every single one of the sultans. We own a property in the air.
As you say every single one of the sultans, she just laughs out loud, and then just like, oh my god, and just sort of stops herself real quick, and she's like, I'm so sorry.
Please.
I just can't imagine that's going to happen. I don't want to disappoint you, but
Well, we're shooting for 3, so.
and she just looks at you, and it's just this epic eye roll. Now she's just, oh dear God. She looks at you and she's like, yes, it will be 100 gold each. There are 5 of you. It will be 500 gold. If you want something that might break in the middle of the trip, you can certainly go someplace cheaper. But those are our prices, and we keep them there.
400. I'll just be tagging along.
Oh, so you will be riding in somebody else's? She looks you up and down, and she says, "Yes, okay, that works. That's fine. You're a tiny little person. You won't take up too much room."
Felix,
Oh,
I'm so over this.
All right, yeah. Let's just pay the nice woman and let's move on. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
And are we splitting it?
yeah.
Gold anyway.
Yeah, we'll figure that out a little later. So as she directs you all to different gliders of different sizes, and helps you sort of strap in. She helps Felix. Felix, who are you sharing with?
I guess I'll share with Goru.
With
He seems
Goru.
to- yeah.
Okay, fabulous. So you are on Goru's glider, and there are 3 other gliders. She takes you out, and you can see it from a distance, but this close, it's pretty intimidating. There is just a wall of wind in front of you. And you watch as like little bits of debris and things like that just get swept around in it and get flung out somewhere else. And she assures you that if you do get flung out of the stream, you can simply turn back into it and it will continue to carry you aloft. That's why they use gliders and not something else. So that if something goes wrong, the glider can continue forward.
Right.
So, who wants to go a gliding?
Gorf is gonna take off his earrings and put it in his pack, and anything that's loose, he's gonna look around and be like, I think, pat himself down and be like, okay, I think I'm strap it.
Everything
secure
loose.
everything.
In one of the bags of holding, please.
We have a bag of holding.
We have 2 now, apparently. Points
A few.
over at Gorf and Gorus.
Yep, that's right. That's right, Chaotic. It will be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I guess everything. He puts his mace in there. He puts all the big stuff in there. And
Oh my god.
he's like, I don't want to lose it. I would cry for days.
Crow just
Gore just looks at Felix like, you ready? And like, he's just so over like being around this lady and just this whole thing already. And like,
Yep.
The
Ready when
diplomat
you
just
are.
can't even handle
I
it.
just
Like-
go for it.
This will just
It's gone.
tucks Dill into
Gor's
his,
gone.
into his shirt.
All right. Are you all going to take off together? Stay as a group.
I think Goru
Yep.
and Felix already left.
Like one
Gor's
after the
gone.
other.
Crow.
Already.
If that's the
I
case,
mean,
like
I'm
Crow already
totally-
done this. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally happy that you guys just want to leave everyone else behind. I'm asking everyone else if they're keeping up.
Yeah, we'll follow.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
follow.
Crow's gonna try and kind of like lead the way because he's done this already. And he's like, I know how to get it. I know how to do this.
So you did not rent from these people, though. You
Yeah,
rented
no, I
from
did
one
not.
of the lower, from one of the
Yeah,
lower quality
absolutely.
people.
Yeah, no.
So the first thing you notice first, you literally just roll these gliders towards the wind, and almost immediately they start gaining altitude. You just get picked right up by this air elemental, and you start speeding up pretty quickly. It's a little disorienting, and I'm going to need everybody to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Not a problem. Might be a slight problem. Okay.
Oh, yeah, 17. Not bad. Good
All
job.
right,
Oh,
you just made it, Gorf. You just
Oh.
made it. Felix did not make it.
Felix falls to his death.
Goru, you made it. So everybody but Felix makes it, which makes sense. He's the smallest one. That that shift in velocity, it just absolutely screws your stomach, Felix. And Goru, you now have mouse vomit on the back of your head. So
I'm running
that's
behind
fun.
him. I thought we were both side by side.
Oh no, that would completely throw off the weight. There is no. You're on top of him, hun. You're
You
like
have
in a
to be.
backpack. You're like on a backpack on its
You're a
back.
Like a little baby
Alright.
carrier.
baby
You're
George.
definitely you're in a papoose.
Wipe it off with my arm a little bit. Sorry.
Goru is now shaking. He's just like
Livid.
not even mad at Felix, just like he's
Situation.
completely losing his shit about
Goru's trying
like,
to
this
figure out how to be
situation.
mad at things
Yeah.
now because he's never
It's
been
a shitty
mad.
day.
Little
So,
Bill
as
kind of
you-
just poking out of Athul's collar, and you just see his fucking ears flapping into Athul's face.
Like dogs
So,
with their heads out the
as-
window.
Yeah.
As you are all starting to gain altitude, you start seeing the whole city, and it really is gorgeous. The way that everything folds into everything else, although the lines between the districts are very distinct. And the the land in the middle of the air elemental is completely blank. It's been completely scoured of any life by the winds of this air elemental over 1,000 years. I'm going to need each of you, as you start gaining altitude, your velocity sort of levels off. You hit sort of a standard speed, and you see that it'll probably take about a half an hour to actually get up to the top of this air elemental. And you're going in a very sort of distinct circle as everybody give me a dexterity saving throw. Or no, a dexterity check. Dexterity check. To see how well you are guiding your glider. Felix, you don't get one because you are not guiding a glider.
Fantastic.
Goru, Crow and Goru.
Oh, Crow.
It is terrible. You're like sort of flopping all over the place. Like you're having to adjust over and over and over again. And
It's going to be easier with the cheaper one.
Right.
I
Crow,
swear to
you do
God, if you
notice-
die from this.
You do notice, Crow, that the ride is far smoother than the other ones that you had. Like the other ones had sort of like they were sort of a little frayed and things like that at the edges. These are really well maintained. You're just having a lot of trouble actually controlling it. There's Goru, you are having just the worst time.
Or was like contemplating, just like letting go, and just like,
Yeah.
and then remembers like Felix is on his back. He's just like, fuck.
So you guys keep going for a while. Goru, I'm gonna need you and Crow each sort of like fly out of the vortex at one point because you can't really maintain, and you start losing a little bit of altitude. I'm gonna need both of you to give me another dexterity check to get back into the vortex.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank
All right,
you.
Goru,
Oh, no.
you start turning the wrong way. You're doing
No, right.
Someone
Why
help
don't
this
you
man.
listen to me?
Someone help him!
Someone wants to roll
Someone
another
help this man,
character.
dude.
He needs some milk.
Dude, one
So
session
now-
cycle.
I'll give him
So
advantage.
Okay, all right, fabulous. Let's do some advantage. Some
Some
advantage.
Just
That's not that much better.
It's a slight improvement.
We have a couple more plus twos, don't we?
With a 10, you do. We've got 5 more. So if you want to give it 2 more, if you want to take 2 plus
Yeah.
2s, you can get back into the vortex.
Go ahead, man. You
I'll
got it.
take those 2 plus 2, thanks.
All right, fabulous. So you head back. You're now trailing the rest of
the
them.
only
a little
one
bit.
that's
They're a
done
little
it
higher than
before
you.
too. Oh my gosh.
You
Sorry.
do actually see a lot of other people sort of in different areas of the vortex. No one too close to you. And you don't see anybody else with gliders as nice as yours. Most people just use crappy gliders. There is, each of you please give me a perception check. You're now about halfway up the funnel. Give me a perception check.
I got rabbit ears flopping in my face,
Okay.
so I doubt it's going to be
Hey,
very
it's my
good.
team!
See, so,
Hey!
okay, so everyone
Oh, that's
except-
performance. Ignore that.
Yeah, give me some perception. And do you have advantage on perception?
No.
No, okay. So, Athul, you don't notice anything.
Rabbit ears in my face.
That's right. You are trying to get rid of rabbit poo in your tentacle. There's, all of the rest of you suddenly notice that there seems to be sort of a vibration in your hang gliders that isn't made by the wind. There's something going on with them. Would you like to do anything?
Are there like any visible runes or anything that's like inscribed on the glider?
Nope.
Is it
So
coming,
we're hitting a bit of turbulence?
is it coming
or-
apart?
Maybe.
You tell if
maybe.
it's coming apart.
You don't know. What would you? So tell me what your reaction is to this.
Mine would be
Um,
like, oh, go on, you got it.
No, I was just thinking. Go ahead.
Crow would immediately examine the glider itself.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Not a problem.
I think Felix would do the same thing. Can I do mine?
You can.
Dwarf would just open his mouth and
there.
make this sound
Oh,
I jumped in there with that.
you did, Goru. So Goru, Felix and Crow, you don't really notice anything. You just realize it's starting to get pretty turbulent. You can't figure out if it's a mechanical thing or if it's the wind or what's going on. Goru, you look and you see that not one, not two, but 3 of the struts all seem to have loose screws in them.
Sabotage?
It might be.
How far away are we?
You are halfway up. You are a half a mile up in the air right now.
How far away are we from each other?
You guys are probably like a good 100 to 150 feet from each other. You want to keep your distance when you're doing this so you don't crash into each other.
Goru, what's going on?
Do we even
The screws are loose.
What?
The
The structural integrity of these gliders is compromised.
I knew we should have gone to the cheaper one.
God.
So, Goru and Felix are 150 feet away from you guys. Nobody else knows this is happening, and you are too far away from each other in a wind tunnel to hear each other.
I'm going to
now
try
hold
and fix
on.
the screws on mine. Okay,
Hold
sorry.
on. Now, we know Crow is in the back. Who is in the front?
We left first, so Goru.
We'd
is
be
ahead
kind
of
of second
everybody.
place. We'd be tied.
Well,
for
you
first.
guys got thrown out of the vortex. So you actually would be. So you aren't as far back as Crow. So you're actually second to last.
Okay.
Ethul and Gorf. Which one of you is first?
Holy gore.
It feels lighter.
No, Phil had a
Alright.
really good dex check.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Gorf. So wait, who had the really good dex check?
Ethul did. So it'll be Ethul
Okay,
and then
Ethul,
Gorf.
you are number 1. Gorf, you are number 2. Felix and Goru, you are number 3. Crow, you are number 4. None of you can talk to each other right now. Goru, Felix, what's happening on your glider?
I am immediately, because I'm on his back, right? I can like kind of turn around and see
Yeah.
what's going on. Okay, I'm immediately going to Mage Hand and try to tighten the bolts.
Okay, Mage Hand cannot do.
Except for Arcane Tricksters.
Oh, that's right, you can.
Oh, it's like
You
dexterous
get
kind of thing.
fancy.
Snap.
Yeah, I
Back
can
with
do
that one.
dex stuff. Yeah,
Was Mage Hand just
Alright,
like cupped
go.
normally?
basically, yeah.
So what I'm going to need you to do, because you are attempting to do something, I'm assuming you have never attempted to screw something in with a Mage Hand before.
No, I'm typically picking pockets though, so Felix is like, "How hard could this be?" Internal screaming.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's a vastly different motion
Right.
to do with something that is not attached to you with nerve endings. So, what I will say is that you can do. What could you do? This is where things get interesting. What could you do? I'm trying to figure out which check you would do to see if you could actually
Sleight of hand?
fix it.
I mean, acrobatics.
Acrobatics wouldn't be a thing here. I would say sleight of hand probably is the only one that fits. So
Sleight of
give
hand?
me a sleight of hand check for each screw with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. How many screws?
There are 3.
Gotcha.
All right, the first one is fixed. Oh,
Okay.
good. All right. Okay. Let's see the next one. Is the next one coming? The next one is fixed.
Wow.
Look at you. Just fixing everything. All right. Okay, we can do that. Let's see that third one,
No.
Felix. Oh!
Wait, we have more +2s.
Oh,
Can I use one more? We have 3 more.
You have 3 more. Yes, 1 more would do it. So you
Okay,
have
I'll use-
2 plus 2s. So all 3 of your screws are fine. But you may both give me perception checks. Felix and Goru. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I want them
Oh,
bones.
there you go.
All
21.
right. Felix, you look behind you to see Crow. Goru, you look in front of you to see Athul and Gorfan, and you see weird vibrations showing up because they all have the same mechanical problem.
Do I have another second to do something?
Yeah, you have plenty of time. You're like at least 100 feet away from anybody else, so you definitely have time to do stuff.
Okay, I'm going to wait, how many feet am I away from Athul?
Athul
Well, you
is
said
in the
I was
very
looking at-
front.
you
Athul
said I
is in
was
the very
looking at-
front. Yeah, you're looking backwards. Athul is at least 200 feet in front of you.
Okay, in that case, since I'm looking at Crothon, I'm going to just message, and I'll say, something happened, the bolts are loose.
What are you using to message?
The message spell.
All right. And what level is that? Oh, it's a cantrip.
Cantrip.
What's the range?
120 feet.
I'm gonna say he's 130 feet away.
Oh!
Oh,
Screw you,
okay,
man.
okay.
You said 100 a second ago.
Yep. I knew that was gonna be an option for you. I'm telling you right now, you better get real creative.
Felix, can you make some sort of signal, fireball, anything? We need to land these as soon as we can. Even if it's the lowest part of the city, we need to get down now.
Goru, are you going to try to land?
We need to keep flying.
You guys need to figure this out real quick. Like
Later, Eriganasi, and thank you so much for the bit.
Thank
oh my
you.
gosh, thank
Felix,
you.
we have to get
Oh
them.
my god, Eriganasi.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so
That's
much.
awesome.
And Eriganasi, before you leave, if you want to do you want to do an environmental effect? Because we can choose
Oh,
from
uses it.
mechanics, magic, and evil.
Ah!
Dane.
I think they're gone. I don't know.
I checked. I'm
Well,
sure this
if
is-
Aaron,
Oh,
wait.
oh yeah, there we go.
Won't
No
be much
evil.
use of the part. No evil.
Probably. I
to
guess
you, man.
either one of them would be helpful.
Flip a coin.
Who knows?
You
Flip
got
a
this.
coin.
We full trust in you, Air Genasi.
Yep, we do.
You saved me once.
I love it.
Magic.
Okay,
Magic.
magic. I love it how engaged everybody is, and I love it when this happens because it's so much fun to tell a story not only with our people but with everybody in chat too. That is
Yeah.
so much fun. All right, so magic, fabulous. We will see you soon, Aaron Janasi.
Take care.
Bye.
With
Bye. Thank you.
magic. Let's talk about some magic. Because, Felix, your adrenaline is pumping very, very hard right now. Your message spell can reach up to 150 feet.
Ooh, boy.
Okay.
There we
So-
go. Eridanasi just gave you
Yay!
extra range on your message for this encounter.
A little bit of a nosebleed. Oh, make it reach.
Nosebleed.
Okay, so I tell Crothan, the bolts are loose. Something's wrong. You need to save your glider.
Okay. As
What?
you say that, Crow, give me another. You can give me an investigation check to see what's going on because you've been warned. You can do it with advantage.
Okay. Advantage is shift, right? Yep.
Yes.
There we go.
All right. Let's see this.
25.
25. Stay alive.
You
25.
immediately see 3 screws that are loose.
Are they within reach of my hands?
They are not while you are strapped in. You would have to leave the protective straps that are keeping you like locked in here.
How far? Croton just like looks down. How far up are we?
You are half of a mile in the air currently. So you're approximately 2,600 feet.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's splat height.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Wait, first, are there any like birds or anything around?
No, birds stay away from here. There's too much.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm going to try to maneuver myself to go like more further from the edge, so that if anything happens, I might be able to still
You're
be
still in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go further, closer towards the center of the air elemental.
All right. I will say. All right. But give me a dexterity check.
Okay. All right.
This one you're going to do at disadvantage because the whole glider is shaking now.
Not a problem. Okay. That's a 6
All right,
then.
so with a 6. As you head over to the edge, you realize that there is also an inner edge. There is an eye to this.
Oh, no!
You don't enter the eye, but you realize that it's there. You have it's going to be about 500 feet wide is how wide this circle of like the air current is.
Okay.
And with that, I am going to say we are going to enter initiative. So everybody, please roll me initiative. This is not we're not fighting anything. This is just to see who takes turns when. All right. And Crow, if you plop your tokens in there, then you can give me. All right, because I can't actually give you a turn if there aren't any tokens in there. So
Hey! I wish this was on the text, but okay, I'll do it.
All right, can I get Gorf and Goru, please?
Yep.
And a Thule, if we can.
I already got it.
I rolled a 10 initially.
I actually cannot put you into initiative order if I don't have your token out there. So, there we go. We've got you now. And
I'm
add
9
a turn.
14.
And 9. So you got a 9. A 9, I say.
Is there any
All
way
right,
you can
who am I waiting for? Goru. I am
put a
waiting for
15?
Goru.
I cannot.
15.
How do I?
So you click on your token,
Yeah.
and then you roll initiative.
Okay, I'll roll a new one, I guess.
And then you can just type it in.
There we go.
Onto the thing.
All right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So
And then hit
there
enter.
we go. And now, Crow.
No, not again.
It is currently your turn. You have just discovered the inside. Now, we are entering initiative. You're not going to have forever to think about your moves. You got 6. This is a 6-second round. As things progress, things are going to happen very fast.
All
Be
right.
prepared with your turn, or it will get skipped.
Okay.
Crow, what's going on?
Acceptance of this. He's going to try to like at least get out one of his hands from whatever like the restraints and just hang on as he shimmies over to try and do one of the screws.
Fabulous. So you can take your action to get yourself out of there, but that's everything you can do in that round. Next, so now you are standing in essentially what is a triangle of metal. You are no longer hooked into your harness.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to need you to do a dexterity save with advantage.
All right.
So let's see how this
17!
goes. All right,
17.
you make it. You manage to hold on, even though it's much more difficult to steer when this is happening. Goru, what are you gonna do?
I look kind of like over my shoulder and say, Felix, signal for them to land immediately. We got to get out of the sky.
All right, that's it for you. Gorf, what are you gonna do?
I still have no idea what's going on. I've never done this before,
You're
so I
just
just think
flying.
it's turbulence.
All
Or just,
right, fantastic.
You know, he's no idea.
Ithul, do you have any idea what's happening right now?
I'm walking on sunshine. Yeah.
All right, Felix, you have successfully warned one person in your party. What are you going to do now?
Is anybody else within 120 feet?
150.
150 feet. Yes, Gorf
100.
is.
Oh.
No. My spell is. Oh, is it? Is it continuously 150 feet now?
You're boosted.
Yes, for this whole encounter.
You're boosted.
Okay.
That is what.
Gorf
That
is-
is the beauty that Ira Janasi gave you.
Okay.
The blessing from a true goddess.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just
Come on,
going
come on,
to
come on, you got
look
6
at Gorf,
seconds.
point at him, and say, "The bolts are loose. We need to fix them or land right now. This is
All
bad."
right, Crow.
You can write
What are
this
you
message.
gonna do?
All right, screw number 1. Time to screw it.
All right, I'm gonna need you to
Screw
give me a sleight of hand check, please.
I'm so getting set of here, guys. Look at me go.
All
okay,
right,
that's
you
16.
succeed in this sleight of hand check. Just so you know, your checks are 15. You have to get better than a 15 for these. Now I need you to give me a dexterity check with disadvantage because you are leaning out over open air trying to fix this thing.
All right, disadvantage. Let's go.
16. All right, you made it. Fabulous. Goru, what are you going to do this turn?
Or just praise.
All
Or you
right.
can do. Or
Yes.
praise to Sune. He prays to Sune, and he prays to his ancestors, and just
Gor-
is like, please.
All right.
The
Nope,
turbo
Felix,
on this thing.
is
Get
his
it-
turn. Nope.
He
This
said
is not your
my
turn. Nope. This is not your turn. There
Okay.
is Goru. There is. All right, Gorf. You have been warned. Your
Gorf's gonna-
screws are loose.
He's gonna look and see if indeed.
Give me
the
an
screws are loose.
investigation. Investigation with advantage, sir. Make it
God.
happen.
Gorf is not. gonna
And
investigate.
you cannot find it. You get a response to the message, right?
Yeah. You can respond.
What screws?
All right.
Or
That's it.
bolts?
Felix,
Appropriate.
on your
I don't
next,
see them.
On your next turn, Felix, you can respond back to him if you'd like. There's, hey Athul, how you doing?
Well, he just kind of looks back like, what's going on? What the fuck? Why is everybody acting all fucking terrible?
There's, the vibrations are getting much bigger. You may give me another perception check, this time with advantage, as the whole glider starts shaking.
Nice.
All right. With a 17, you realize that there is something structurally wrong with this. That perception thing was a reaction. Would you like to take an action this turn?
He just kind of looks down to the little rabbit. Think you can help me out, little buddy?
I'm sorry. What? Okay, so your action is talking to your rabbit.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
Appropriate.
Great. All right, Felix, you may respond to Gorf if you would like. What do you say?
No. He gets to respond to me. I would have to
He already
cast
did.
another message.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So
Yeah.
So, what would you like to do?
Gor, I don't know if I can get all of them to land. You need to get closer to them. Put some turbo on it or something, man.
Put some pepper.
Kick your feet.
Yeah, and I guess I'll save an action to cast a spell if one of them starts falling.
Okay, fantastic. I love it. There are a Crow. What are you gonna do? What's happening? You got one screw done.
Screw number
What's next?
2. Let's go.
All righty. Okay, give me that sleight of hand check, please.
Okay, sleight of hand. That I almost
Yep.
did it. Okay. Still with advantage or no?
Yes, you can see it. You know that it's there. You know where it is. It's not like you're searching for it behind something. Ooh.
Do we have a +2?
You
We
do
have
have
two
a
left.
+2.
You're too
No. We're saving that for if like someone starts falling. Yeah, no.
Okay, so you notice more shaking. It's getting much worse now. Goru, what are you gonna do?
Oru tries to angle the glider down, and then like pick up momentum and then angle up and catch a draft to kind of catch your speed. And while he's doing this, he's going to say to Felix, make a loud noise or something, signal them to land and follow.
You are intelligent enough to know that in this much wind, it doesn't matter how loud Felix yells, they will not be able to hear him. Are you going to do anything to help boost your speed besides the dive?
I'm looking do I remember anything from the instructions or?
There are no instructions for this.
There's nothing.
There is not an instruction for if your glider falls apart.
There's no way that other than a steep dive and trying to pick back up. Gore doesn't
totally fine.
Any,
if that's what's going on, all right. Give me a dexterity check with advantage. Let's see how fast you manage to go.
Yeah, buddy. We got this.
Oh,
thank
God.
Oh,
19.
God.
Oh my God.
You almost
You fall out of the
lost
sky.
2 people, folks. We almost just lost 2 people.
Okay, with a 19 though, you take a steep dive and then pull up. You catch this really this heated area with a 19, and you actually start flying right up. Felix, you will be close enough to send another message next round if you would like. Now, Gorf, what are you gonna do?
Gorf is gonna keep trying to look and see if he can find whatever the hell Felix is talking about.
Investigate with advantage. Things are starting to get real dicey. These gliders are starting to fall the hell apart. And you still cannot find it. You just can't do it. You just have no idea. Now, you do have 2 plus 2s left, if you would like to use them.
Yes.
Do we want to use them?
Well, I don't know.
Make a decision right now or you lose it.
Yep. We'll do it. You do
All right, fabulous.
I gotta figure it out.
You have found where the 3 screws are. They are just out of your reach. You will have to climb out of your protective harness in order to get to them. All right. Now, Ethul, what would you like to do? You still don't know that anything's wrong. It's just really, really, it's really bad.
I'm gonna figure out why it's all rattling.
You do. You got your perception check. I'm so sorry. You got your perception check last time, so you know that the screws are loose. You can see, but you don't know where they are yet. You would have to investigate. All right, and you can see all 3 of them. Again, you'll have to climb out of your protective harness in order to get them. And Felix, what's going on now, dude? It's your hang glider is fine, but you are literally watching the other hang gliders starting to shake themselves apart.
All right. Can I do anything to get within 50 feet of the of any of them?
Within 50 feet, you could get within 50 feet of Gorf right now.
Okay, so
you're sort of passing him right now as you head towards it.
Because he's like,
I'm going to. Oh shoot! How far is Mage Hand?
Come on! Know your shit. This is high.
Okay. I'm going to tie a rope around myself, hand the rope to the Mage Hand, and send it 30 feet, and then I'm going to have it tie the rope to to Gorf's hand glider as soon as it gets within range.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so first of all, here's a bunch of different things. Goru, I will allow in this instance for you to do a little thing on Felix's turn. I need you to give me another dexterity check, this time with disadvantage, because you are getting so close to another glider. And that is creating some really bad turbulence in the air around you.
Just regular roll. I'm going to give him advantage.
All right, fabulous. Give me that dexterity.
I think I have an inspiration left still.
All right, well then let's use it, please. Well, we don't. Let's see how the roll goes first, please. Let's not waste inspiration. This is a very high stakes situation right now. Oh God! Inspiration. Okay,
use it.
All right.
Inspire.
Oh my God! All right.
Up 2.
So, You've got what?
We still have 2 plus 2.
No, you do not.
Nope.
Gorf used
Gorf
them
already
both.
used
I had to use them
Oh,
to
okay.
see.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
there is. There's. So you have got. So you got within 50 feet, but not within 30 feet. So there is now Gorf. There is now just a rope just hanging out 30 feet straight out from the other hang glider. Just so you know, which is about 50 feet away from you. So you're about 20 feet from the end of the rope. And since we didn't attach the rope, we don't need any other rolls right now. Anything else, Felix?
No, I'm gonna wait until I get
All
close
right, bro. What's going
Ugh.
on?
Second time's the charm. That's how it says. That's how the saying goes. Screw.
All right, give me that. Give me that sleight of hand. Advantage. And you tried and failed last time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You can do it with advantage +2 because you screwed it in just a little bit.
Nice.
All right, and you get the second screw. This is now. We now enter the countdown. Any glider has 2 rounds before it falls apart. For every screw that you have put back in place, you gain 1 extra round. So Crow, and I need you guys to keep track of these. You have 4 rounds until you are going to fall.
Is this considered the first round?
This is round 1
All right.
of 4 of 4.
Got it.
Goru and Felix, yours is not going to fall apart. You have fixed it. Gorf, you have 2 rounds. Ithul, you have 2 rounds. Are you prepared? Yes? No? Just want to a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah,
A little
let's do it.
excitement.
Yeah, I mean, shoot.
We're in the middle. Let's do it. Let's
All right.
get this thing, please. There.
Let's
All
get this
right,
paper.
Goru, what are you going to do?
I try to bank closer while still
Dexterity
maintaining a
check,
speed.
disadvantage. All right, sadly, you attempt to get closer. You cannot do it. There is just too much turbulence. Anything else you'd like to do?
Pray again. Cry.
We're about to revive our friends.
Just no. Just I don't want to do anything. I hate my DM.
Nothing for me to do. I have no.
I would dig into your character sheet and see if there's anything at all.
Literally
Creative. Be super creative.
Used all my.
I'm not going to
divine-
have the discussion with you. I just want you to look at it. It's not your turn anymore. So, Gorf, what are you doing?
Well, Gorf is going to unstrap himself and try to get one of these screws tightened.
All right. So you get out. That's totally fine. That's your movement. Now, give me. You can see the screw. Give me a sleight of hand with advantage. All right, you get the first screw. You get an extra round. You get. It's 2 rounds from now. You feel it stabilize just a little bit. Ithul, what about you?
I'm doing harness and trying to get to the screws.
All right, you use your movement to get out of the harness. Tell me, give me that sweet sleight of hand advantage. You can do it. Come on now, better save yourself.
Did that go through? No.
It did not.
I can't watch. I can't
What did you
watch.
get?
Oh, chaotic populace.
Now it went through. 13, I'm sorry, you failed. But next round you will get a +2.
Chaotic
we got a
asks
hint.
for a hint. Any hints for them making it out alive?
Learn a secret. For this encounter, there is one person in this group that if they chose to try something new, might advance their artifact a little bit.
Not that
Yeah.
person. I have no
Dun
artifact.
dun dun! Ithul, thank you for your turn, sir.
Oh boy.
And Felix, it is now your turn.
Oh no, I know what I have to do, but I don't think I have the strength to do it.
Ah!
Yeah, tell me a fabulous little story, sir.
Oh man, this is gonna be so scary.
Do it.
Do it!
Come on now, come on.
Okay.
Activate.
I'm just gonna
Okay,
end your
so
turn if
what
you
I'm gonna
don't
do
go
is I'm going to unlatch myself. I'm going to look out and I'm gonna say, "Oh gods, I hope this works." And I'm gonna jump out and I'm going to activate the storm girdle and see if I can
I'm sorry. I'm
generate
so
enough.
sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. You already activated it once today. You can't
I did,
activate
didn't
it
I?
before dawn.
Okay, so it's not me.
No, it is not. It is
Okay.
not you.
Can't you fly?
So I feel.
You don't have to
can I
take a leap
please
of faith.
Can I please say I actually feel really bad because that would have been such
So
a
awesome.
story.
That
But
would
I
have been
cannot.
awesome. It's in the name.
I absolutely
Yeah.
cannot bend that legendary item
Yeah.
even further. So so no, it's not you. Would you like to try something else?
Oh god dang it. If I cast fly on myself, would I be able to catch up to Gorf? Or are the hand gliders going faster?
Because you would be buffeted by winds. Well, give me a reason why you would go faster.
Because Felix is very aerodynamic. He's got his feather
He's
in his
not
hat.
that. He's not that aerodynamic. I mean, a real reason.
Because he's so used to flying now.
No.
Can I
No,
assist with
it would
helping?
have to be. I'm going to give you one more chance. If you can give me like an actual like mechanical reason why you would be able to go faster, or like capture the wind in some way, or get a boost on your back, or something like that.
I'm going to use the momentum that Goru has built up, and I'm just going to try and push myself off of that momentum. Like
here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
First, I'm going to need an athletics check from you. You may do it at advantage since you are already out of your harness. So athletics check with advantage. With a 16, you do it. Hold on.
Okay.
I need another athletics check from you, please. This one again with advantage. All right, fabulous. So, with a 16 and with a 17, you crawl up the side of the hang glider, going all the way to the back of it. Once you get there with the wind whipping in your face, you run as fast as you can from the back of the hang glider all the way up to the front. And as you jump, you cast fly, and that creates enough momentum for you to actually make it over to Gorf's hang glider.
I kind of like, because we're both moving, so I kind of do that thing where we kind of like smack into each other a bit. I try to fly to him and grab onto him. And I say, "Hey, how's it going, Gorf?"
All right, Felix.
And as you two are having
trying to hang on.
It's Crow. As you two are having a conversation, it is Crow's turn. What you gonna do?
All right, time to bring it on home. Screw number 3.
Fabulous. Do it to it.
Then I can help.
Give me that sleight of hand check, please.
God, why have you abandoned me?
You fail. I am sorry, but you will get a +2 on the next turn.
All right.
Next.
I have 2 more turns before I plummet out of the sky.
That's right. Goru, you are now alone on yours. What would you like to do?
Goru is shaking. He goes and he just, as he's been praying, searching for any kind of answer, he unstraps and tries to grab his shield and present it as his holy symbol, and he just knows that he has no drop of magic left. He has no divine energy left from the day's struggles, and he just prays and says, you know, even if this harms me, give me something. And he just tries to will out magic from his shield, and kind of
Fabulous.
pictures these vines almost coming and scooping
So,
up. And
so you're attempting to channel magic through your shield. I love the description. First thing I need what exactly does your shield do already? Let's tell the audience what it already does.
my shield gives me a temporary hit point modifier, and it also, if a creature is within 5 feet of me, I can use my reaction to take that person's damage. It also is blocks and is immune to makes me immune to magic missile.
Yes. It also has become a force shield, so it is only force. It doesn't weigh anything. And when you hold it up, it looks like galaxies flowing around each other.
With the
As
star
you
in
pull
the
it
middle.
out, yes, with the giant star in the middle. As you pull it out, the star in the center begins to shine. As you watch, the shield begins to shift again. This time the galaxies seem to flash, one after the other, disappearing and reappearing in some mystical pattern that you can't quite determine. You feel a pull, another pull as the galaxies fade, until suddenly you and the entire hang glider blink out of existence and reappear right next to Goru. Your shield, when someone is in danger near you, will pull you to them if they are within 60 feet. Will blink you to them so that you can take the damage for them.
That is
Dun, dun, dun.
so fucking badass.
I'm like
Holy shit.
speechless right now. I'm like, I have no.
But that is the end of your turn. You are over there. You have prayed. You are next to your brother, Gorf. You now have a mouse on you. What you gonna do?
He's gonna lift Felix up so that Felix, get the screws. He's gonna like try to, like, I don't know, give him a little boost so that Felix could reach
Felix,
it.
will
Not
you-
thinking about the
will
mage
you-
hand because he doesn't really.
Felix, will
know.
you allow him to make
Yes.
that happen? Fabulous. Okay. When it is time.
Did we skip Tariq? No. Okay.
Nope. We're still on the
Alright.
same round where he missed it. There is.
Yeah, not a problem. Just want to make sure.
All right, Ithul, what's going on with you now?
Still attempting.
Yeah,
Give
this
him
is
that
the
dexterity.
last round that you have. If you do not fix at least one screw in this round,
Oh
The drill has
no!
gone
even
yet.
with the +2, sadly, you do not make it. Everybody, give me a perception check. Crow, because you're so far back, yours will be at disadvantage.
Not a problem. Good thing I have expertise in this.
Goru and Felix and Crow. Gorf, you are really concentrating on fixing your thing, like fixing your
Maximum
hang glider.
effort.
Everybody else, you watch as the metal part of Ithul's hang glider comes apart, and he and the hang glider start to fall.
Ah! Oh, actually, I don't see.
And Felix, what are you gonna do? You may, because you are now on top of, like, you're on top of where the hang gliders, the screws are. You don't need to make a roll, but it will take your action. It'll take essentially your whole turn. Do you want to fix a screw?
Didn't I fix all 3 in a turn before?
That was
was
before
before
we
we
started
started,
initiative, hun.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Make a decision, or I'm skipping you.
How many rounds until Athul gets close?
He's falling.
Until he's
He's
falling,
falling.
hun.
Right. So how he was ahead of us, right, by over 150 feet.
Yeah.
So how many rounds
That was
until he gets
100.
dodged?
He's not gonna get close to you. He's falling straight down.
Is Goru in the same hang glider now? Because he
Goru?
teleported.
Right near you guys.
No. Hang gliders
He's
are right next to each other right
Yeah.
Okay. I'll fix a screw. I'll give.
now. Okay, fabulous. You fix the screw. That is your turn. Delightful. Crow, what about you?
I see him plummeting. I'm just like, I gotta fix this and save him. And so I'm gonna quickly screw mine in, and then I'll use my next turn to dive.
All right. Give me that. Give me sleight of hand with. Oh, damn!
I have a plus
dude.
2 and everything. I only have 10. Oh crap.
Okay. All right. So
Next round I die. Next time I die, I join him.
Your hang glider buckles, dude, and just literally comes apart, and you start falling.
I have one more.
Oh, you do have one more round?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought that was your last round.
Kill him!
Okay. So this one you had +2 because you're
Mhm.
still trying to get the same screw. Next time you'll get +5 on that.
Okay.
Nice.
So, Goru, sorry to scare you. Goru,
Oh, my
you
heart.
are right next to your brother's hang glider. What's going on? Gorf, how many screws have now been fixed on your hang glider?
2.
Is it 2?
Yeah.
Okay, fabulous. Goru, what are you gonna do?
As soon as I see Athul fall, how close am I? Is he still really far away from me?
So
Or, like,
Athul
kind of
is now, because you guys are going up, and he is now going down, and he was about 120 feet, we'll say 120 feet away from you. So based on that, he would be about 150 feet away from you now in this round.
Is it linearly, or is there any kind of, is it height at all? Can I
No,
essentially?
no, height too. Yeah, no, he is falling. I need everybody to understand.
Yeah.
He is falling.
I'm just trying to figure out distance-wise, like
He is
essentially.
150
He is
foot,
150 feet from you. He is below you right now. He's not directly below you. He's in front of you and below you, 150 feet.
Or is like, I don't know how this thing works, but he's trying to pull again as close and maybe get his shield to work to get underneath or move in that direction, as he's also trying to direct and dive with his glider.
All right, you can choose one or the other.
Blink down.
Okay, I'm going to need you to give me a wisdom check with disadvantage because you do not know how this thing works.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Sadly. Yeah, there's sadly. you
Advantage,
cannot-
anyone in the chat?
Oh.
Anybody want to get rid of that?
Wait, I will give you advantage. Hold on. There you go. Give a character advantage.
That's okay, fabulous.
There you go. Not a
Yay.
thing.
It was always a
All right.
19.
So you have figured out how to blink. So you can add 60 feet as long as someone is in imminent danger, which
This
Athul
counts.
is. So, if you keep going and you keep blinking, you will be able to catch up to him in 2 more rounds. All right? Keep track of that.
Okay.
Gorf, what you doing?
Gorf is gonna try to get that. Actually, he's gonna strap in because he's gonna hope that Felix gets that last screw and he sees that Goru is going after Athul. He's gonna re-secure himself.
All right, that's going to be your whole round, is getting
Yeah,
back in there, taking the
fortunately.
action to strap back in, all that kind of stuff. Ethul, you are falling through the air right now. What would you like to do, sir?
Parsing inwardly, he just kind of pulls from the sleeve of his, I mean, not the sleeve, the chest portion of his robes in shadows, Frostbane out, and he just kind of holds it in front of his face while he's falling, kind of using it like a tuning rod as a sort of focal point to calm himself down, and just thinks about tapping into the forgotten heritage of his people to try and levitate.
Oh,
I
that's
love that so
awesome.
much. You absolutely get inspiration for that. I'm gonna say it doesn't quite work, sadly. But who knows if you keep trying whether or not it will. There's but now we are on to Felix. There's one more screw. Will you take care of it?
Yes. Going
All
to
right.
save the day.
Fabulous. Crow, you have one last screw. Will you take
Come
care of
on,
that?
I just need a 10,
Do it.
baby.
Do it.
Yes!
Yes!
Frozen!
Good!
Yes!
Back in place. Your glider, 3 of the gliders are secured, and Ethul sadly is falling through the air. Goru, what you gonna do?
Just willing myself forward, letting myself be pulled and blinking, trying to get at a trajectory that's going to catch Ethul.
You all
One
watch as Goru disappears and reappears, and then disappears and reappears, each time closer to Ethul. Gorf, what are you gonna do?
Dwarf is gonna dive and see if maybe he gets missed, but he's gonna try to, be a backup for Goru in case something happens.
All right, give me a dexterity check. Let's see how well you are handling this. Ooh,
Oh,
you are
no.
not handling this glider very well. So you can you're sort of staying on your current trajectory, and everyone else is getting a little further away from you. Ethul, you are still falling to your death.
Really unable to do much else. He's just going to keep focusing. Focus. I know my people. I know my people can do this. The only reason I can't is because I was cut off early. Focus. Focus.
All right, Felix. What are you gonna do? What's happening?
I've got Gorf's fixed, so I'm just going to kind of give him a salute and say, "All right, it's been fun, Gorf," and then I'm just going to jump off and dive down to Ethul.
Okay. There are now 2 people falling to their death.
Oh, Felix still has flycast.
I'm still flying, but I mean, yeah,
still
we're
flying,
both
okay.
falling to our deaths.
Well, it's falling is actually going to be faster than flying.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, I'm falling though.
Dive,
Okay.
dive.
You're doing that a Mission Impossible dive, like
Yeah.
putting your arms in,
Dun, dun, dun,
putting
dun.
your legs in. Are you wearing a hat?
I was.
You are no longer wearing a hat, sir.
Hey,
Your
gone.
hat is gone. It is very, very gone, sir. Crow, what are you gonna do?
Likewise, dive.
All right, fabulous. Give me a dexterity check.
Oh, I actually did with advantage. Just a normal one. 13.
13. All right. So you're heading towards the falling people now.
Yes.
You have that much control over it. Goru, are you continuing your descent towards Ethul?
Yeah, so this round I'm within distance. I blink once, and then I say another quick prayer, and I'm trying to blink
All right.
directly below Ethul as he's falling
Fabulous.
and
So
have him land on top of
here's-
the glider.
Here's what happens. Ethul, you are concentrating on Frostbane. You are trying to levitate, to remember how to do this with all of your might and all of your concentration. And all of a sudden, you stop falling. You are gliding on the wind, and it's incredible. You know how to fly. And then you look down, and there is a hang glider just underneath you.
Perfect.
Ah, damn.
So sadly, you do not know how to levitate, but
You're not dead!
So we're gonna come out of initiative, and Ithul, it's where do you guys want to go? Do you want to go up or do you want to go down?
Goru wants to land, like get on the ground, like now.
Okay, you are currently actually closer to land in the sky than you are land on the ground.
No, that's what I meant. Like on the not on like the ground, but
But
like
to land.
All right. Does everybody
put my
want
feet down on something solid. Yeah.
Does everybody want to head up?
Yep. Now that we
yes.
saved him.
All right. Felix is following along. Moving not quite as fast as everyone else.
Crow sees that
Making
Atul
it,
is
you know?
finally saved.
Right.
And so as he's like going down with his dive, he like seeing that he's caught, he just like comes up and kind of like I forget what it's called, like the little flyby salute. We're just like woo! As he heads back up towards the island in the sky.
You're gonna buzz the tower. Okay, fabulous.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So you
Yes.
all
Whoa.
make it to the dock of the floating island. The dock is huge, and the air current takes you right past it. There are all of these nets up there where literally they just catch gliders and people very gently and lower them down as they are visiting. All of you may give me an insight check with advantage.
Okay.
And let's see. All right, Goru and Crow. You both, Goru, Crow, and Ithul, all three of you realize that based on the crooked smile of the woman down at the bottom, this was not an accident.
Yeah.
Crow-
Goru unconsciously activates his rage and just starts growling. I'm gonna kill that bitch! I'm gonna kill that bitch! I'm gonna kill that bitch!
Come on, boy.
Oh my
Wait.
God.
No. Hold on.
What?
We're in public.
And everyone who's walking around sort of tries to like avoid you now. They don't know really what's going on.
It's okay.
But
This thing
you
happens.
look-
It's just
You
fine.
look towards this huge city, this beautiful, lightweight city that literally rests on air. It is astonishing. Everything built on top of everything else, atop this beautiful mountain. You look down at the rest of the city, you can see everything. The deserts, the forests, the mountains, the ocean. You can even see the border with Nanket, perfectly outlined in zombies and warforged. And with that, we will end today's session.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Holy
That's good. I
shit.
got
Yay!
It's not such
Gotta take a breather from that
Your life's
one.
not in danger.
Oh. So
I
thank
had
you,
deep breaths and
thank
food
you.
after that.
Yeah, right. Thank you, everyone,
Oh my
for
gosh.
coming and being delightful with us. I love it. It makes me so happy. Makes me just so happy to have you all here. And just so you know, we've got some fabulous things coming up. First of all, we just started our Ko-Fi page, so please go run over there, follow us. It doesn't cost you anything to just follow us, but that definitely helps with our algorithm on Ko-fi so that we can actually start getting noticed and start generating some income so we can pay for things like lights and sound equipment, which, you know, helps us make a fabulous stream for all of you. In addition to that, thank you for joining us for Delver's Dream. It's delightful, and there will be more Delver's Dream next week on Wednesday. Tomorrow, though, we have got our Wheel of Time series.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exciting and delightful. We discovered last week that we were being assaulted by the Black Aja. We watched them try to turn an Aes Sedai to the dark, and we stopped them. Let's see what happens this week.
Bum,
Then
bum.
we have got on Friday our Magic the Gathering stream where we
Yeah.
beat each other down. We will build decks. We will do drafts. We will do just horrific things to each other using fabulous new not zombies, werewolves and vampires to just ruin each other's days.
Yeah.
It's grand. And next Tuesday, of
Bird
course, we
suits
have
and a
our
meat grinder.
Hunters Harvest, which is glorious. We will have so much fun searching the
Gonna be
multiverse for
great.
these planar touchstones that we need for some mysterious reason. Slowly, both of the groups on the Patrick planet will find out what that is for. But in the meantime, we are planar allies, creating connection after a year of isolation. And we are going to raid. We sure are.
Yeah.
It looks like we are part of a... Lando, will you pull yours up and see
I already
if
got
there is any of the rolling together
I don't
people are
think
on?
so.
I don't see them. But if they are not, why don't we head over to... Do we want to do world building or do we want to do feel good delightfulness?
World building.
I will leave that up. So we want to do world building. All right, we will
World
go over to
building.
Mendari. Let us raid Mendari. And remember, when Plain Nerd Allies raids, we tell them what we're going to bring to the potluck. We sure do.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna bring a broken hang glider to the potluck.
I'm gonna
sure
bring
am.
some water elemental slushy.
Oh, that's what I was gonna bring.
Oh.
Can't both
Gonna
bring the
bring
same thing.
some teeth from dubious origins.
Oh my gosh, I love it. That's hilarious.
Oh, it says,
Oh,
bring some cake. It's a birthday stream. I don't know.
I
if it-
love it.
Oh!
Let's raid.
Alright,
Let's do
raid.
it to it.
Here we go.
Raid time.
Yay! Bye everyone.
Take care.
Bye guys, thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye. 3, 2, 1.
2, 1. Let's raid.
Bye.